everyone. Welcome back to Geek It Out. I'm yours truly, the Nate Myself, here with the boys, DonPrime, Cigars, Bacon, and the Loco Lu.
Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing out there? I know me and Loco Lu essentially were blizzard at a pond, and we're still shoveling out. So
you trying to shovel out just to get out, just to get out the house,
just to get out.
Yeah,
I had to come in with skis, bro. I was like that skiing in New York. I had to use two bodies in order to do it.
Wow.
I'll be back. Give me a second.
Nope, I got you, man. Cigars, Bacon, what you got over there? Darth Vader versus Rambo?
Yes, sir.
Let me check this out real quick. So, is that the Rogue One or the Empire?
That is my son's Sideshow Vader.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. The Sideshow Vader isn't bad, guys. If you guys can't wait for Return of the Jedi Darth Vader, the Sideshow Vader isn't bad either.
Exactly.
No, it's not. I'm actually impressed for it being a sideshow piece. It's actually really done well. The body's fine. It's not loose. Holds its position. It's been in that position since he's got it. So probably about four months, and nothing, no problems.
Wow. Yeah, I do have one. Well, because of DonPrime, he sent me one about his, and his came with a nice red base, the red Imperial base. I love that thing. I'm either going to use that for Krennic or Vader again when I change things up in my display, because that thing is a massive display. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's pretty huge.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, how's everyone doing? Y'all doing well other than the storm?
Can't complain. No one would listen.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And then Loco Lu, he's gone for a bit. So let's say hello to the chat. Martin K, Sayful, Single Star Rider, Paul Moraz, Lake Studio, Charles Ross, the Hype, CT603. Here we go. the collector number one. Boxton, Punisher, XS, is our Bacon. Why are you in the chat? Is our Carfax, Toy Mafia. What is up, y'all? Hope y'all doing all right, because we're gonna be hitting the Chinese New Year now. So now we're gonna be experiencing some no news from Hot Toys. Well, no news from figures at this point, because everyone's taking pretty much a month's vacation over there, right?
Well, unfortunately, this year, as we said before, it's going to potentially be longer because you also have the Olympics. And so what is the Olympics, like 3-4 weeks unto itself? And they start in 2 weeks. So essentially, like almost at the end point of Chinese New Year, the Olympics actually ramp up and start. So, yeah, don't expect any major shipping news. Like, figures will be potentially released, but I don't know how effective even like DHL or FedEx or UPS are going to be, because there's going to be a number of limited flights. There's now quarantine issues, even with like flight crew. So who knows right now? Just be prepared for more delays or more waiting.
That's gonna suck, but hey, at least I'll be putting up some subjects that we're gonna be talking about, especially this new one where we call "What If." Hot Toys What If. What we delve into discussing what if situations with Hot Toys, what can potentially be released, what they can work on, and also if they grab other IPs, what can we expect with their quality of work. And today's subject is going to be pretty much the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. They're very close together, especially Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary. So today, this is what we're going to be talking about today with the what if. What if Hot Toys?
Well, look, can I just jump in real quick? But before we jump into the what ifs, what about we have them now and we have them ready to give to you. Tonight, folks, is the last night where you can enter the Geeking Out 2K giveaway. And I'm going to throw the link up right now. And again, if you are not subscribed, or if you are subscribed and you have not commented yet, this is your last night to go and subscribe and or comment on the video. Again, we're giving away a whole bunch of different prizes. The two top prizes are a 2012 version 2.0 Captain America, aka Captain Wepa. There's a XO6 Lieutenant Commander data from First Contact. Then we also have 2 other prize packs, one being a lot of 6 Black Series figures that Lane donated, and another prize lot is, again, 2 more figures that Lane donated. Also some amazing fan art from one of our fans and a custom-made base. So, again, if you haven't, go check it out. Just take a second, take them a few minutes. Just watch the rules. Very simple, very easy. We don't make you jump through hoops. Comment, and again, make sure you comment as your own. Don't reply to, Nate's master pinned comment. And again, just follow those simple rules and make sure you're subscribe.
Yeah, guys, all you have to do is go to just search Hot Toys 2K subscriber, just for the Geeking Out. All you have to do, just type in Geeking Out 2K, and it'll pop up. So, so you guys have till tonight. Tomorrow we're cutting off comments. So if you posted your comment tomorrow, you're not gonna be entered. So tonight is the last night, y'all. And I can't believe it's been this long. It's crazy. It's been already 30. It's been already the end of.
It's almost been 40 days. We put that up December 21st.
Yep.
Damn, it's been that long.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I looked at the date too, and I'm like, we did that long ago. It doesn't feel like it.
No, it doesn't.
No,
man.
It doesn't.
It feels like it's the sequel to December. That's the thing.
Exactly. You know what? Like I saw a meme, and it's so true. It's like 2022 reads as 2020 Part 2.
Yeah. Hey, Loco Lu, what you were saying?
No, I say even I entered into the contest. You gotta support your peoples. Just saying. I'm trying to win me a Wepa, bro. And
that's gonna be funny if you win it. I was like, oh man.
No, not again, because he's already got pulled. Remember in that draw?
I got pulled last time, but I graciously gave it up for someone else. But this is the power of Loco. You see, when I speak it into existence, it happens. That's crazy.
And again, before. Yep. We'll put up the video. We'll talk about it a few more times before we end tonight. And again, if you haven't, make sure you do it before the end of tonight. So, and again, Nate will decide when the official cutoff is, but don't tempt fate if you haven't commented yet and subscribed. This is your red alert. This is your 2-minute warning. So
gotcha. Thank you, DonPrime. So Bugman, what's up, geeks? I hope your bro's well, Nate. Yeah, he's doing okay. He's getting back to work. But my mom, I think she has it now. So
really,
we're gonna find out today. She just took a test. So in 24 hours, we'll find out if she has it or not.
PCR, right?
What's up?
You took the PCR. She took the PCR.
Yeah.
Good, because that's accurate. That's accurate. So
we'll find out in 24 hours.
I pray that she's not.
My brother's fine. He's going back to work, and with my mom having it, I won't be able to go over there, to get my play. That's why I'm back home right now with my brand new laptop. So, my brother's over there. He's taking care of her, so everything is all good. So. But anyway, let's move on to the subject for today. And also thank you all for reaching out, trying to find out what's going on with the fam. So thank you all.
And before.
Oh, what you got there?
The 2022 pin.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to send Don some change so I can get some of that.
Yep, we've got a decent number to give out to our fans. So
nice. So guys, so my designer is still working on the third shirt. So once the third shirt is done, then we'll have all this stuff set up for you guys to purchase on the store. So thank you for all being patient. But all right, guys, let's move on to let me see. What happened here? What happened here? Who said that?
You know when those shirts come out and then we get that $2 checks for check your shirts every time. It's just going to be Geeking Out shirts from now on.
This is Geeking Out shirts. ABC kind of upset. Don't have a geeking out pin. How many pins we got, DonPrime? You want to send them one?
I have no more left.
We're still getting more. Okay. Hey, DeLorean, don't worry. Once we get some, we'll let you know.
No, we have buttons to give away.
We have
no more
buttons because those pins were limited edition, if I was correct, right?
Correct.
And same thing with the holographic sticker.
Yep. And
Can
Don
you guys
hooked me up with
rank
both.
the recent releases in the last 2 months, starting with the Tusken? We'll see if we have time to delve into it in the end part of the stream, because there's only going to be a 2-hour stream, so it's going to end like around 8:20, 8:30. So the collector, if you want, we'll do that. Hell, we could do that in a morning stream, like rank up the releases so far in the last 2 months. That'd be pretty cool, right? Yeah. Then the clone collector's asking, hey Don, what's your thoughts on the artillery trooper?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought, hey, it was just gonna be another repaint of a trooper, which it is. But I love it. I love the way the backpack is actually. It's arched. It's like an arched backpack. So the magnet part rests flat, and then the secondary portion, it's almost kind of like the sand trooper, where it goes in, where it almost rests. The bottom part rests on the back, so it almost flows with the arch of the back. And then the thermal detonator that comes with it, you can actually have that either attached to the belt portion in the backpack, or you can wear it. I mean, you can have him like looking like he's going to drop in the mortar. I did not, again, just for like an accessory, the mortar. I love it. It's really good. It's really well done. Props for Hot Toys, because it's one of those things, aside from like the LEDs, you could throw that in like an actual military display and it would have no problem fitting in accurately. So
that's cool. All right, guys. So my brother just called me. He messaged me. So my mom is positive with COVID. So it's gonna be a minute before I head over there to get my equipment. And my brother's over there, so he's taking care of her. So everything is all good though.
Hey man, like I said, you need anything, or let me know.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. I just want to let everyone know, because everyone's been asking. So, but my brother, he's all right though. He's going back to work. My mom now, she has it. So it makes sense, because he was over there with her and he got it, and now she has it. So, but all right, guys, let's move on to the subjects for today. The what ifs, y'all. The what ifs. And the first one to come up right now, guys, it is the Palpatine from Revenge of the Sith, Darth freaking Sidious. So, yeah, you guys know, all right? You guys know the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith is 2023, right? Or 2025. What? 2025, right? 2025, right? So that's only 3 years away from us. So as of right now, between now and 2023, between 22 and 24, right? They should be like showing some hints, some prototypes coming out for this Revenge of the Sith Palpatine, which I would love. I would love so much, because I have the Emperor Palpatine from Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi. And I love that. I love the throne. It's freaking amazing, right? But there's a few things that could really work on the figure. And one of the things I would love from Revenge of the Sith Palpatine is, one, a DX version, right? A DX version. The reason why? Because I want 2 head sculpts. Okay, I want a screaming head sculpt like this one right here, where he's like, "Yeah, power." This what I would love to see from Hot Toys. If they could give us just one DX, Palpatine deserves a DX for Revenge of the Sith.
Question:
with
has
the red robe
done a Star Wars actual reissue?
I'll say again.
Have they done an actual Star Wars reissue?
Yeah,
Hot Toys.
Yoda.
They done the Yodas. They done
Was it really a
Yoda
reissue? Was it released in the same year?
No, that wasn't. It wasn't released the same year when it wait. What do you mean? Released when?
Like it was put up for pre-order, then it sold out. But then, like, so many people ended up putting it on a wait list, or there was so much anticipation or demand for it. Hot Toys then put up essentially another batch, but it was essentially a reissue because it was coming out at such a later time. It wouldn't be considered the same batch.
That's considered a reissue. If it's long. If it's a long wait for it, yeah, it's a reissue.
Or a certain point past the initial run, even if it's another batch, that's technically a reissue. And hey, DeLorean, guess what? I went through the bag. I got one last pin left, so I'll send you a swag bag. So contact me on Instagram or, on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll send you a swag bag. So take care of that. I'll hook you up right now and build you one.
Nice.
Don't forget the bathwater.
Forget the bathwater.
Oh man.
Yep. And again, I'm just waiting for the printer to finish sending me. So I got more of these being made. Our custom shippers. So take care of that.
Okay, so Denobi says, the man, the myth, the legend says, more of an extended run on that Yoda, but who's keeping track? I think the reason why they extended that run or / reissue of it is because of the hype for Mandalorian and Grogu. Baby Yoda, when you first released, that's when things started picking up, and Hot Toys saw opportunity to sell more Yodas. Because Yoda sold out before the actual show came out. So, and then with the show hyped up with Grogu and Baby Yoda, everybody was like, "Oh my God, I need a Yoda now!" You know, Hot Toys. You know, they pulled a Mark 40 and then Mark 50. They pulled a Mark 50. They pulled a Thor Infinity War, and they pretty much extended the run.
Okay.
Loco Lu, why did you ask that question? What's your concern about the reissues?
No, my concern was for Star Wars reissues and why is it so high in price? And it's not so much of a hype thing. I think it's more of a run. Like it wasn't selling. It was a hard time for Star Wars at a specific point. But those who saw the value in it, jumped on it right away. And they make tons of Marvels, and Marvel's going to be, like if we had like piles, we'll see more piles of Marvel than we'll see of Star Wars. And that's the reason why I'm asking about reissues. If it's more like a prolonged second batch, if you will, it's technically not a reissue, because if, let's say, people who are coming late into the game and like for Marvel and stuff like that, they still have tie-ins for Marvels. They have an emotional connection with the Marvel, specifically Iron Man. But for OT figures, that's a different story. That's how many generations down. Some people just don't have that same appreciation. So that's why I was asking, because
that's why you see a lot more prequels and more of the current stuff now than we actually see OT stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
John Donnelly, he also says in a way they did extend the run of it. They did.
That I know about. The extended run of the
2-pack. Yep. And actually, I think they were slightly 2.0s, right? Like not in the head sculpt, but material.
Definitely not in the head sculpt.
Yeah, definitely not the head sculpt. If you want that 2.0 head sculpt, you got to go get the Solo Trooper. Damn. But so guys, tell me your thoughts. Like as far as like Palpatine, how would they do Palpatine justice from Hot Toys for Revenge of the Sith?
Give him that red robe, the red and black robe, or the red and brown robe.
Yeah, the red and brown robe.
Mm-hmm. Update the head sculpt.
Ooh.
Because I feel like we're gonna need 2 head sculpts with this one. Like they can't give us Palpatine without doing a DX. So in order to give us 2 head sculpts, there's gonna be a DX. And I know Single Songwriter, he said 2-figure DX of Senator Palpatine and Emperor 2-pack would be cool idea. The first galactic empire. Yes, I would
agree. He said exactly what I was thinking. Yes.
That way we could recreate the scene when he does that spin.
Yep. Because the last time Hot Toys did a DX 2-pack was my boy Bespin Luke, right? Was that the last DX 2-pack?
Bespin Luke?
Yeah, Bespin Luke. I know they've done 2-packs before, but that was the last 2-pack, the last DX 2-pack, right? So it would be possible, like if Hot Toys decides that they want to do a 2-pack for Palpatine and the Emperor, that would be awesome. And then I want a Palpatine with USB power glowing eyeballs. Honestly, not the glowing eyeballs. I would want glowing electricities. You know, the fucking lightning storms.
Force lightning.
Force light. There you go. Force lightning, USB powered force lightning.
No. The reflective eyes, you know, like Thor and all the different characters have if they hit them with like the UV.
Black light.
Yeah. Like paint the eyes the yellow, but when they hit, like then you get that Sith look, like the Sith lightning look.
Mm-hmm.
So you could basically hit it both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Did the original come with a light up lightsaber feature?
For Palpatine,
the original Emperor Palpatine didn't come. It came with Luke's lightsaber.
Yeah, the deluxe one.
Yeah,
deluxe.
Yeah, he came with Luke's lightsaber, but not his own.
Yeah. So yeah, Palpatine did not have a lightsaber because he was Return of the Jedi. All he had was Force lightnings and a damn throne, which was it's awesome. I recommend if you're gonna get a Palpatine, get the throne deluxe if you could find it for a good price because that thing is going for $800. It's ridiculous.
I got it. I love it.
Yeah, it's the centerpiece of my Star Wars shelf. Like just the Star Wars shelf alone, like OT and PT stuff, which I am also changing things up in my display as well, moving stuff around because I'm getting more 501st, so I need to make the space. So Martin K is asking, it's making a statement. I wish alternate head sculpts were more common, one with a neutral face and one that's more expressive. I get that it isn't always feasible, but I'd like to have flexibility with displaying. So Martin K, that's the reason why I'm saying that we need a DX for Palpatine, because we get a Palpatine DX, right? We get not only we get the opportunity for the red robes, but we get the opportunity for 2 different head sculpts and possibly, you know, some maybe I don't know, they'll throw us a throne. I don't think we need a throne. I'd rather have the looks than the throne. You know, maybe just the base of the Senate floater, but honestly, I wouldn't want
the round circle display.
Yeah, I wouldn't want a nice base with this. I'd rather just put all the R&D and money into giving us a proper Revenge of the Sith Palpatine / Emperor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if they do that kind of commits to all the Jedi that were in that battle. And I don't know if Hot Toys wants to do that. You know what I mean? Because essentially, if they do that, they almost kind of back end commit themselves to, like, again, Mace would kind of be like a no brainer, but then they got to do the 3 other Jedi that were with them.
Yeah, Kit Fisto, Adjun Kolar, and Sazi Tin.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, because then they'd have to actually make Kit Fisto, instead of just it being a coming soon, it'd actually have to be a reality.
Out of all of them, I would go with Mace needs to be made, of course. That's a no-brainer. But Kit Fisto and Sazi Tin. And Adjun Kolar, sorry, bro. I could sacrifice you, okay? You were the first to go. You're my boy, but you are
the weakest link. Goodbye.
Okay, so Sazi Tin, Sazi Tin was the best Starfighter Jedi next to Anakin Skywalker. Before Anakin Skywalker was Sazi Tin. So I gotta go with my fighter boy, okay? Sazi Tin was that's why he should have never been there. He should have been on a freaking Starfighter. Why the hell were you there? But I play jokes, but yeah, here's the thing though. Would you want a light side Palpatine sculpt and a dark side Palpatine sculpt? Man. That's the thing. Honestly, I want 2 dark side Palpatine sculpts, Sidious sculpts. One with the big smile here, and then one with the screaming sculpt. You know, I want that grin there, and then I want the screaming. You know, or the laughing.
I want that unlimited
really
power face.
Palpatine sculpt. I really don't. I just want straight up full on Sidious. You know.
See, but here's the thing, though. I'm kind of thinking if they end up doing the eye bit or whatever, I almost kind of at that point want them to do like because Black Series did it. It's called Emperor's Wrath, where it's where you get basically the electrified skeleton version of Vader's head when Palpatine's hitting him with the Force lightning as he's carrying him off. Again, if they're gonna do that, commit and do the Force lightning head for Vader because those would actually interact. And if it's a true DX, give him again. All he needs is a new overcloak and a robe, and then he's old Palp.
So hey, Lauren, he's saying he wants a regular Palp and a Sid version. Okay, so how would they play with this? I could see them doing a DX version of Sidious alone, Sidious alone, and then you get regular Palpatine and regular release.
See, I don't know if people who's gonna buy just a Chancellor Palpatine by himself.
Ooh. A lot of people.
How about Chancellor Palpatine with a Mace Windu?
Now you're throwing 2-packs, man.
See, but because at that point, when Windu goes to him, the gig is up. He's not Chancellor Palpatine. He is Sidious at that point. So
that's true, but it's in the moment. It's in the moment, though.
I mean, but you know what? Here's the thing. You're not wrong, though. You're not wrong. So, and like Nate's saying, how do you basically attack this problem? Because either way you're going to do it, you're going to make some people happy, and then you're going to make some people go, what the hell? And then you're going to make some people mad. So I don't know if they'd even touch that just for that simple fact.
You know what's funny? Even if they nail, you still get there's always people that complain. So it doesn't matter.
Yep.
So I want to bring this up for a single star writer. How come nobody has posed their Vader holding Palpatine over his head? That would look sick on display.
Because it's impossible with Vader.
I think there's a reason why.
It's
because
impossible.
the Vaders they're not strong. Vaders skip leg day. Okay, they're not strong in the legs. Okay,
the legs, the pleather won't hold up.
That's the problem. That is the problem with Vader. You'll
tear the suit if you try to do a full arm like overhead press. You'll literally tear the suit.
Yep. His arms can't go over his head.
Nope.
Yeah, a true story, single star writer. Vader skipped leg day. I tell you, the Vaders that have come out so far from Hot Toys, they pretty much skipped leg day. Like there's been times where literally with a cross grabber, I find Vader on the freaking floor. But this is before I had a display case. I was like, how the hell you got into the damn floor, Vader? He's just right there, just sitting, just looking up in the air like, I didn't do anything, bro.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Exactly. I'm like, how did
they lost the will to live? What the hell?
Oh God! But now I got display cases, so Vader is fine where he is. Actually, someone brought up a good a question here. Let me see. TX Boy. All right, y'all get word that Palpatine's coming? No, Palpatine is coming, but what kind of Palpatine? Like, there's no ifs and buts about it. Hot Toys will be coming out with a Palpatine from Revenge of the Sith.
We're speculating. We're speculating.
We're speculating.
That's the answer. Yes. Yeah, we're speculating. We don't got the tip yet. If it was a tip, we would have told you. A certain Bothan spy would have told us. But
and it wouldn't be called What If. This episode wouldn't be
exactly. I mean, you know, in the markets in Wall Street, there's speculators, there's futurists. We're basically the same thing right now. We are taking a look at what is coming up, and we're essentially projecting what we think the future holds based on all the relevant data, market trends, pop culture, just swag. It's a scientific wild ass guess. That's what it all comes down to. But it's wild guess based on legitimate data that's backed up by research. So, and specific key dates and other things like anniversaries.
In the words of Jesse Pinkman, science.
Yep. Science. But if I speak it to existence, therefore it shall happen. So we will get a Palpatine again in Hot Toys.
It would be awesome, though. Not gonna lie, but I will say this though: like, I need a sculpt like this from Palpatine. Like, Hot Toys will need to deliver a Palpatine just like this, right here with this sculpt. Well, Sidious anyway. You know, that's why I'm saying I rather for me, I don't need Palpatine's head sculpt. If they do a DX Sidious, I want a regular grin Sidious and a laughing Sidious right here. You know, and then I'm saying that they can release a Toy Fair exclusive of Palpatine in his regular do. You know what I mean?
They could do that, yeah, definitely. But
CT603, I love bro. He had his legs chopped off, cut the Sith Lord. Like, yo, y'all think I'm joking? No, that's the reason why Vader can't hold up freaking Palpatine. Like, you don't see the displays as much.
Well, that's one of the
reasons. He
can't
hold his own freaking body sometimes, man. He'll freaking fall apart.
He did decline the upgrade, so it's kind of on him.
Yeah, he did though. That's true. He did. He could have gotten the Omega Supreme Vader. Yeah,
you know, he could have got hooked up with, you know, like rugby thighs and calves.
Well, he's definitely not a prop or a hooker, I can tell you that.
So, yo,
I know, and hooker's not what you think. Hooker's basically the rugby equivalent of a center in hockey. So
I like how you brought that up, and then we got him with General Grievous here.
Oh,
what did you say, DonPrime? Oh, the negotiator. So all right, guys, I have to bring this up. General freaking Grievous, y'all. General Grievous. So this is another one that. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm calling a DX, right, for Sidious, right?
Yeah.
But I'm also calling DX for General Grievous as well. So it's good. It's going to be a sacrifice here. Who gets the DX? I don't think we're going to get 2 DXs for Star Wars if it comes to Revenge of the Sith.
It won't be Grievous as a DX. I'll tell you that right now. It won't be. He'll be classified as another droid, even though he's not. And they'll treat
cybernetic organism.
Yes, but they'll treat him as such because he looks so robotic. And he's very thin, kind of like the K2SO, kind of like IG-11. So they'll treat him as such and give us like die-cast joints and limbs and the rest of the body plastic. I can see that happening, but not giving him the DX treatment. I don't think so.
I'm just going to be honest, and other people are saying this. I know this is speculation and what if, but due to the simple fact that Sideshow put out a figure, as bad as it is, that essentially extended their hold on the licensing. It's just like those old Fantastic Four movies that you were never meant to see. They were simply made with the intention to hold and keep the license and meet the last minute stipulations to trigger an extension, which could last anywhere from 4 to 7 years. Again, depending on the terms of the contract. And then again, depending on if they extend it, what those extension terms meet. Because again, every time an extension is done, it's not the same terms. So again, who knows? This could only be 2 years. It could be 4 years.
So, but if they didn't, thank you for that statement. But what if Hot Toys did not have an issue with copyrights or licensing or what have you, and they had an opportunity to jump right into General Grievous and give us a proper?
Oh, they do a DX.
Grievous
they do a DX just like they do with Maul. You get 2 versions. You get a single figure, and then you'd get one with his spinning bike with the legs.
Oh,
so you're saying a DX version?
I'm seeing a 2-pack of like 2 versions. You get like a D, like there was the 2 for Phantom Menace Maul. You had DX with just the figure, and then you had the DX with his speeder. I'd say
you're not going to get the speeder. That thing is too damn big. That thing is too damn big. That's not happening. That is not happening.
That's just throw dirt in Sideshow's eye and make it a Sideshow exclusive Grievous.
That would be like what, $1,200 for General Grievous with the bike.
That's taking the knife in and twisting it.
It would be $1,200, right? It would be pushing Hulkbuster money with that damn speeder.
Oh,
could it be like, you know, it'd be like the size of a tumbler in length.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, what about the height though? You gotta, because the thing's a circle, and then you also have to mention it has articulated legs, so you could actually raise the thing up 2 or 3 inches as well.
Yeah, so you're looking at like the height of Hulkbuster and the length of the tumbler.
I just want to see it now to see if it can be done.
Me too.
So
Howard
accept the challenge. It will be a power pose.
Power pose. A Grievous power pose?
If Hot Toys does this, it would be a power pose. That's what he's saying.
I doubt it. Because if we could get an awesome K2SO and an awesome IG-11, which a lot of people are sleeping on, even me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm sleeping on it. I want to get it, but OT for the HT ain't popping this year. So I gotta be strategic in what I get. But seriously, those figures, I've seen people pose them. Don's posed them. Nate's posed them. Like, you see these figures. It's going to be made with the die-cast parts. It's not going to be a power pose. He would have been more likely to be a power pose, and everybody thought he was going to be a power pose because they didn't see no seam lines. I think he's just going to be a regular articulated figure with die-cast.
Denobi's in here.
Yeah, Nobody's dropping the whole the sprinkle on the Sideshow releasing their Luke, and then Hot Toys releasing their Luke. I think that's where Sideshow got mad with Hot Toys, because Hot Toys released their deluxe Luke Skywalker, and Sideshow they barely could sell theirs. So
yeah, Hot Toys undercutted them like a mofo.
Yeah, I think that's where things got a bit salty with both of them. But let's say there is no such thing as a licensing issue between either one, because that's all speculation at this point. And then there's word from a Boston Spy that it is an issue. But let's say if it wasn't, and if Hot Toys does want to bring out a General Grievous for Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary, I'm a little bit torn here, because I want a DX, right? I want a DX for Palpatine Sidious, but also want a DX for General Grievous because I want a proper General Grievous made. And I think going with the DX route with the R&D that goes into DX figures would give us the ultimate General Grievous, like the end all be all of General Grievous. General Grievous is going to have die-cast arms, die-cast joints, hell, a what was I going to say? A spinning, that'd be a cool trick, spinning arms, powered arms. That'd be freaking epic.
No power arms. It can't support the weight. You already saw how flimsy it was. It couldn't even hold its own lightsaber. Don't do that to us, Nate. No.
I don't see that happening. That's the servos and the motors that are gonna have to be in there. Yeah. And how many broken ones Sideshow's gonna get back and have to replace?
Yeah, I can't see them giving us a bunch of lightsabers with the movement effect. I see that, and people could simulate that kind of butterfly fan effect, if you will.
Or they give you the actual effect pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
That can simulate the the spark up effect, or it's maybe the diorama base will be. They'll have light up options where it looks like he hit the base, and that
there you go, single star rider right there.
Yep.
Grievous DX, light up sabers and light LED eyes. Actually, yeah, I wouldn't mind the light up sabers. I wouldn't mind the light up arm sabers and the LED eyes. You pull it off with this figure. That would be awesome.
See, but at that point, if they're using USB and other things, at that point, it almost should be like the lightsaber should have a reed switch. So like a magnetic reed switch. So almost like the Sideshow version where the hands have magnets in them, almost where the magnets close the circuit so that as soon as you put it in, you turn the button on and turn the field on, the lightsabers light up. So you actually don't need to have a quote unquote battery in the lightsaber. So
magnetic connection. Gotcha.
Yep.
Very interesting. Very interesting. But let's say we can avoid getting DX for Grievous, right? And we get a regular release, deluxe edition release, where they is Hot Toy quality, and maybe the quality they put in a mixture of General IG-11 meets the Dark Troopers. That type of engineering and put into this damn figure with die-cast joints. How much will we be talking here? Like $500 minimum?
Minimum?
It's. And are you talking just a normal base, or you're gonna talk like Hot Toys is all about diorama bases
deluxe
now?
Piece, $500. Deluxe piece, and then maybe $450 for the regular edition.
If the 450 is regular without a base, just judging it off the Spider-Man bases we've seen, like a full OG legit one with a light up base, 625, 640.
Because from what we've seen on prices from freaking Carnage, it's gonna be pushing Carnage money.
If not more.
If not, yeah. If it's die-cast features, the whole nine, yeah.
This will be costing at least a quarter scale figure from Hot Toys.
I mean, honestly, if you're talking quarter scale, with the die-cast, you're looking at quarter scale Iron Man, so 605 to 615. Like the base, the deluxe version that actually had the diorama base with the Ironmonger and parts. So, legitimately, if you're talking like that, they're going full scale, full nines. You're talking again quarter scale Iron Man money. So, but again, that's for the full base.
Star Rider with all the bells and whistles, I would pay $595. Yeah, me too. But will the people pay $595? That's the thing. How many people, like the Nobi likes to call it, like how many people are going to step up to the plate? How many people are going to swing that freaking bat for $600?
I'll be honest, I would need to see it. Like I would actually, prototypes or pictures are one thing, and what they show at Secret Base. For that type of money, I would need to basically Hong Kong pre-order.
Yep.
I mean, again, I can't commit or I can't, decommit. I love Grievous, but I canceled my orders for the Sideshow one because I can't give them that money. I can't drop that money for essentially what is going to be a buy at your own risk type figure. It's a known issue figure, as some stores call it. But when it's going to be almost double the price
for the price, this figure very well could be another one to just sit around for a bit.
Exactly. So, we've already got a volunteer to be the pawn.
The pawns go first. I'll be Nobi's pawn. I'm all in General Grievous because Hot Toys would. Of course, I'm all in.
At this point, I think Hasbro would do a better job.
Yeah,
than Sideshow.
Hasbro has done a better job.
True. In 2000.
Yep.
No, sorry, 2006.
Hell, at this point, we'll probably see the Magna Guards first before General Grievous. Which I want the Magna Guards though, because they've been popping out in different medias over time, other than Revenge of the Sith. So I wouldn't mind getting some Magna Guards.
See, I could essentially see them doing a 2-pack of the Magna Guards. Because if they did the Chitauri 2-pack with the Commander...
Oh, you're damn mind, Don!
I definitely could see them doing a Magna Guard 2-pack. Because look, they are wearing different cloaks. There's different variations. Even it looks like in the top of the head. So it looks like they have different armor plating or different variant parts. So, yeah, I definitely could see them doing a Magna Guard 2-pack because it's very cost efficient, massive return on investment. It's the same base mold with, minimal remolds for accessory parts and minor facial detailings and, color differences.
I say Royal Guard status. It's going to release them like Royal Guards. Well, wait a minute. What's his name? Did the guards from Last Jedi, were they 2-packs?
No.
They came with multiple weapons. And how there was like 8 of them? Well, how there was like 8 guards?
Yeah.
All right. And they only released what, two versions each of the version had a different version's weapon. So essentially, if you bought the same figure, they could twice. You could armor them up to be 2 different figures. So I don't know if that counts.
That does not count. That just gave you the option to buy 2 based off of an accessory.
Yeah. So there was no 2-packs. Okay. So I'm guessing with the Mandagars, they'll probably go with the Royal Guard treatment, where they'll have, you got to buy 2 of them and not buy the 2-pack, which is fine because it gives you an option to not be locked into getting a 2-pack. And if you just want to get one piece just for him fighting Kenobi, that's fine. You know, they could just give alternate cloaks in a single pack to give them 2 different looks. Ooh, I like that. They've done that before too. They've done that with the Chitaris too, with the 2 different looks.
One's a commander, the other one's a soldier.
Yeah.
Yep. The foot soldier.
Yeah.
But you got all the cool accessories in the 2-pack.
Wasn't it like
different
2
bases?
It was like you get an accessory base and
no, in the 2-pack you got 2 full accessory bases. You got like the battle damage parts, the metal street signs. You got everything. I mean, I got mine for like 180 shipped from Pop Culture for the 2-pack. Before Endgame.
So Cigars Bacon, I haven't heard you for a minute. What are your thoughts about General Grievous?
I say it would be awesome to get it. Everything that everybody was talking about how we should get, I think that would be awesome. And it would definitely be creative, and it would be something that everybody's wanting. I personally would. I think right now, especially with where we're going with Hot Toys, USB would be awesome. Light up
USB powered General Grievous. That'd be interesting.
So that way you could power the lightsabers.
Ooh,
yeah, through the reed switch,
through
the magnetic reed switch connection.
Yeah,
I think the
Cigars and Bacon knows where I'm going.
Yeah, I knew where you were going.
Because you could put the battery source in the back of the figure.
Then it'll go.
It would be strong enough to power the base if they decide, like Don was talking about, add the sparks so it lights.
Yeah.
That way
this will be a fine addition to my collection.
Yep.
If it's USB powered, and they make it like where you can have it without the USB and it's not attached to the base and give you that separate option, that'll be dope.
Well, yeah, the USB on the base would be a separate thing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be connected to the figure itself. Because they're not going to do like the coil field wire, basically the density field where you pull it in and out. The Hot Toys is not going to invest the money into that. Absolutely not. I mean, it's a kind of a miracle they've gone to USB at this point.
But the thing is, we put so much R&D in these freaking Iron Man figures. But don't get me wrong, I love Iron Man to death. I will buy him to the end of times. But all I'm saying is, can we get a little bit of love from the R&D from Iron Man into General Grievous just for one freaking year? Just 1 year. I don't like. You could make up the loss with another Neon Tech. Okay, can you just
Neon Tech Mando? It'll sell.
You know what I mean? Or make more Mandos after that to make up for the loss with General Grievous.
Wait till season 3. Just wait till season 3 of Mando.
Armor 2.0 now with double jointed body.
Wait till season 3 of Mando. Everybody's gonna buy everything, man.
Wait, Rasambal is saying 370 for General Grievous? Nah.
For the power pose, if they potentially do it, or the bust.
If you wanted it just all plastic.
That's no way.
Like, people are forgetting that Sideshow's prices sometimes they don't match up to Hot Toys prices. The quality is not there. So when you see these figures coming out, these 6-scale figures, and you try to price match them with what's coming out currently from Hot Toys, they don't add up. They're not together. They're not in the same price bracket, and that's for a specific reason. So when we say this is going to be up in the $400, $500, maybe $600 mark, talking in the sense of light up features, magnetic parts, and all this other stuff, you have to think about the R&D that goes into constructing a figure of this magnitude, of this complexity. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. No, well, pun intended, though.
Pun intended.
Okay,
pun intended.
One arm and...
No. 2 legs and 4 arms.
There you go. and your heart.
So we getting thrown so many prizes here. Okay, the price is right. Okay, Jose for 420 die cast. Okay, that we're working it there. It's getting better. The prices are getting higher. That makes more sense. 420.
I will buy that for $1.
Yeah. Now Doc's missile with the power pose 225.
Facts.
I think even at the power pose, you're looking at 325 to 340. Because if they're going to do that, they're going to give you the lightsabers. They're going to need the engineering. So basically, think of it as a skinny version of the Hulkbuster 2.0 power pose. And that thing was, what, 550?
Well, 550, but what about King Shark?
How much was King Shark?
250?
He's 2 something.
He was 2 something. And he's just big hollow plastic.
Yeah, but he's going to need to have somewhat articulated arms.
220. King Shark was 220.
220. Look at that.
Okay.
And if it's a power pose with no articulation,
what's the point?
What's the point? Well, the thing is, everything will be in the upper body at that point, right? For the power pose, everything will be upper body.
Everything will be upper body, but it'll be if they did a power pose and it had all the features, I would say it would be more on Don's price. If it was like involved. If it's just a power pose, plain power pose, no LED features, no nothing, I can see the 225. But if it has light features, they're gonna bump it up 100.
So hey, Lorian dropped some facts here. Something for Denobi, like you're scratching his ear at this point. You're like, oh hey, someone's talking about tap outs. A Hot Toys Grievous would be well at or about 600 mark. Yep. I definitely can see that. That is a tap out territory for most collectors. Denobi has mentioned it before about the tap outs. Yeah, $600 for General Grievous for one freaking movie where he just got his ass whooped. Not talking about the shows or the original, but where. As for me, I would buy it for 600 because I know Hot Toys quality is going to be freaking amazing. And General Grievous, it has to be in my prequel trilogy. But for most collectors, they might dodge that and go for an Iron Man for that price. Hell. That's a quarter scale Iron Man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it cost me what, $615 for my Mark III, the deluxe version. So yeah.
How much was quarter scale Mando?
Quarter scale Mando. Give me a second. I'll pull it up.
Was it
high 400s, 480, 490?
I thought it was 6 straight.
Well, there could be multiple versions. One that does come with Grogu and one that doesn't.
I was talking about the deluxe, like
okay.
So I think that was like 6 and change, or 6 straight, or 5 and change.
I think it was like maybe 580, 590, or I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't touch the quarter scale stuff because last time we talked about it, I was gonna get FOMO'd into it, and I was like, no.
No, you need to get FOMO'd, bro. Okay, $660 for the deluxe, and $550 for the regular edition.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna get me the quarter scale Grogu though. That thing is cute as fuck. Just saying. Pardon the F-bomb, but
okay. Oh, and Loco Lu, you could cash in your 10 points from Denobi at his next stream. So you got 10 points from Denobi. Loco Lu for 10 points for Loco Lu's speech.
Thank you, big brother Denobi. I was waiting for my 10 points to drop some way, somehow, and it did. That's what happens when you listen.
So J Rex says the limbs at least need to be, the joints. Exactly. The joints needs to be die cast. Like everything else could be kind of like what they did with the IG-11, but make the joints, like the IG-11's joints, die cast.
K2SO, IG-11.
Yeah, like K2SO, yeah.
K2SO, IG-11. Those are your two viewpoints of what they can do with
comparisons
and comparisons.
Comps. Yep.
That's the only way you can see there. Two comparisons that like your viewpoints. Like, look at this thing, man. Like, oh man, if Hot Toys got their hands on it, the weathering will be on point, articulation will be on point. I guarantee you that people will go ham on this figure, that they'll have to buy 2 just so they can have one looking pristine and one they could just go to town with on poses.
Ooh, Con Collector's dropping facts here too. They could use the same technology as the Darth Maul solo legs. Look at that. Yeah.
Possibly. Oh, man of Hot Collectibles, thank you.
Oh, man, Hot
Good job, man.
Collectibles in the house. What's up, man?
Wepa, hermano.
What's up?
Cigars, real quick. If you tilt your phone wide wide, we can see the entire figures.
Yeah, the holder piece only goes up and down. I gotta get one that holds it sideways.
Oh man. Well, sacrifice a hot toy and you can get yourself.
So as of right now,
no,
Grievous will be the most expensive figure right now. From this lineup that we have, from the What If lineup, General Grievous will be the most expensive figure out of this lineup, pushing $600 for a 6 scale. That's ridiculous.
But Hot Toys have surprised us on pricing on certain things, like they did with Green Goblin and the glider, like with certain figures that we thought were going to be like.
But here's the thing, though, that is hype from Spider-Man. That hype alone will sell that figure. But the problem is, where's the hype going to come from for General Grievous? Just because of the prequels? Hell, most people are collecting Mandalorian stuff right now and dodging most of the OT. And then, we got the prequel stuff, but that's coming from Clone Wars at that point.
I'll tell you
that's
right
what
now,
I'm hoping. It's different with Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith coming up, because we have the 20th anniversary stuff coming in. And I'm hoping we're in the market for 20th anniversary and get that rolling.
I'll tell you right now, Nate, if they make it, they will come.
Speaking of, a clone collector says B1s and B2s. The clone collector number 1, B1 and B2s. Who's gonna take up the army building challenge and just build that freaking backdrop of freaking battle droids?
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I just need one of each, and that's it. If I really want to get those, one of each. I don't need to go crazy.
I need to get four B2s and 2 B1s, and that's it.
I need more Spiderman space. I'm just sorry.
Yeah.
I would do is 2 of each. That's it. I'm not going to push any more than that.
Because I need to get 2 B2s, because I need 2 to flank my boy Dooku, and I need the other 2 for the Clone Wars setup. So.
Okay. Ooh. No. That's a bad idea. No.
Yeah, look at this, man. Look at this. If Hotto can just pull this off right here, oh my God, just take my money. Look at that. Like, I want to do that so badly with my General Grievous from Sideshow. I just cannot pull that off.
See, that's the scene I was thinking of. That exact picture was what I was thinking of when I said that if they could do USB, and then that way you could actually get the lightsabers that bright, and then you could do the base with sparks that light up.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, J Rex is saying, I just remembered, if I could press that button, I just remembered Mandalorian is making us a super battle droid. Yep. So I might get 4 of those, and then whatever next release, I get 2 more. H3, hey, get out, people.
Wepa.
What's up, H3?
Throw up your weapons.
Wepa. Let's see, Rosamos. IG11 was what? 250. How? Well, it's IG11.
He's still 250. He's still available.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's still available right now, and I'm definitely surprised with that one not selling out, because it sold out a few more times. 251 for General Grievous, IG11.
I can just tell you this. Speaking of K2SO, I think the Mando kind of guaranteed one form or another we're getting a remold of the K2SO figure. It's not necessarily going to be K2SO.
No.
Because again, remember in Rogue One, the armbands, the coloring
makes a difference.
Exactly. And then you make one black versus blue versus white. Yep. You do different variations for different environments, different camo. So literally you can add them. And again, if they want to go even a super hardcore, you can make variations from the comic, which is canon, where Vader found his own B1 and limited B2s, where he basically made him his own personal army, and he did personalizations to basically say, these are my boys. So again, the mold opportunities are limitless now for Hot Toys.
So hey, Lorian, he's like, we'll have to put metal wires through the arms to do this on the Sideshow version. Yeah, I've seen Denobi's tutorials on how to at least mitigate this Sideshow disaster. But yeah, I don't want to do that for the figure. I want to just pull this off just straight out the box with Hot Toys.
I hear you. I agree. Do it straight out. The whole wire thing. I have a specific type of metal wire that bends and curves in specific ways where you can keep a pose on a figure and it won't go. Specifically, something like Grievous. But one, it's a hassle to do, and two, you really don't want to mess with something that's going to fall apart on you. Look, remember Nate's pinky? His pinky was gone, man. Like, we couldn't find a pinky for days.
Oh, shoot. Where's that pinky at? Oh, shoot. I haven't been in that freaking room. Like, I've been moving stuff around, so I haven't been in my setup. I don't know where that pinky is. Oh, shoot.
It got vacuumed up.
Oh, crap. I'm dead.
That cat licked it.
I pulled a P-Rock.
Yeah, pulled a P-Rock.
All right, so TX Boys, like, y'all think they'll remake K2SO based on the one scene? You mean
it's not just the one scene?
Yes.
And
I would love it if they give us a 2-pack with a probe droid. I'll buy 2 sets.
Oh yeah.
I will buy 2 sets.
Ooh, Sideshow I think still might have the license on that though.
That's gonna burn Sideshow.
Put that evil upon me, DonPrime.
Don't
you put that evil upon me, DonPrime.
They still got
up in Blue Ridge, Georgia, at Mountain Man Comics. They have Hot Toys made one of those the probe droid from Empire Strikes Back, right?
Oh, yeah.
They have that at Mountain Man Comics for $500.
I think Sideshow did one, right?
That's the one he's talking about.
They did a couple different variations. They did like a Hoth one, and then they did a general one.
You've been P-rocked.
From now on, when people lose their little accessories, they'll say, I pulled a P-Rock.
I pulled a P-Rock.
I lost an accessory.
They'll contact Big Bad Toy Store. Hey, man, I pulled a P-Rock. Say no word. Say no word, man. We got your replacement on the way.
Bro, I would put them next to my Terminator figures. Oh, my God, that would be epic. Like the Terminator setup with the K2SOs. Bruh. Call it a day. Take my money. Yo. So J Rex is like, oh wait. Single star right. What if Hot Toys is waiting for Kenobi series flashbacks to make it Grievous and
that's fast.
That will be epic. More like a tease for General Grievous. I doubt they'll do that'd be such a freaking disservice to General Grievous if they release a General Grievous and not his own damn movie,
Yeah, you want to know what? That just triggered something in my head. What if the flashback scenes we've seen in Mando where he was rescued from Death Watch, what if that's only part 1 and part 2 we're going to actually see in Kenobi and realize when that's going on, he and other Jedi actually show up, or as part of some, it's an offshoot, or it's happening, right before the Siege of Mandalore from Clone Wars. I definitely see the potential for that to tie in, considering, the battle droids.
Yeah. So, guys, before we continue on to the next what if, let's go down the list. DonPrime, Loco Lu, and Cigars and Bacon. So, DonPrime, let me know how you feel about General Grievous. Your final thoughts.
I want to have him. And it's one of those things, like even the Hatalorian said, he's not the typical collector. I'm going to have to be honest and say I would need to see the actual finished figure, to then Hong Kong pre-order. For that amount of money, it's not a normal figure even at, $270 to $280. It's not about, like Denobi said, stepping up to the plate. It's about making sure you're ready to get into the game based on, again, it's one thing when you put the money on a prototype, but it's another when the actual figure comes out. Mm-hmm. So it's not necessarily, not stepping up to the plate. It's waiting to see the conditions of the game, also, so to say.
I got you.
It's going to be a figure that's going to take up real estate.
Mm-hmm.
If you could pose them like that, with the sabers out and all crazy, which some of the people have done with their Sideshow stuff, and some of these people have been able to come up with some nice poses. But imagine without using the pose, the wide stance you can get him in. especially with his arms out and the sabers out. If you have a Detolf, he's taking up an entire cube by himself. Just saying.
More than that. You're gonna need one of those extension pieces, or you're gonna need one of those special half shelves, because he'd probably fully jumped up. He's gonna go past into the second level of the next higher Detolf.
Well, I'm saying for stance, you can get him in a crazy stance in that cube.
You can.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Yep. Standing straight up and down, because his head will go clear through the roof. But in retrospect, to see this thing happen, it would make me want to change a couple of collection choices in life.
Now, for those asking about a Droideka, you can actually get a 1/6 scale Droideka. They're 3D printed, and you need to paint them yourselves. You can get them though.
This guy right there.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what'd I do? I didn't do anything. So cigars. Let me know how you feel about the General Grievous.
If it happened, I would definitely be all aboard. I know it's going to cost a lot more than what we're used to, but it's something that everybody's asking for, and then we have to understand that what it's going to take into them making one that would please everybody. So, I mean, if they came out and said, hey, it's $625, I'd still say, okay, I'll pay it.
But the amount of R&D to go into that figure would be ridiculous for $600.
Yes.
I mean, you're pushing four-scale Mando at that point. Oh, thank you. Oh, I just realized something. If my face goes that way, I look at DonPrime.
Yes.
That's why I wasn't shooting you. I was shooting my nephews. They popped up. Yo, my bad, DonPrime. I didn't know. Yo.
Listen, just give him the whip from Geeking Out. Just give him the whip.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, because my nephews were popping. I was like, shh. I was like, oh my god, I just noticed it.
And I'm like, what I do? I thought it was.
Do anything. I was.
I know. I thought it was because I said
I was like, shh.
No, because I thought it was a joke when I said 1/6 Droidekas exist. You just have to paint them yourselves. And then it was like you didn't want to hear that.
It was perfect. He's like,
it was timed perfect. Like I thought it was a joke. Wow. Like you didn't want to hear that because you could actually get Droidekas.
Wow. Actually, I would have shot you on that though. True story. I would have shot you on that. Like, shh. No, I don't want to.
They're in the battle configuration.
Cigars. That's a 3-0 Rambo, correct?
Yes, it is Rambo 3.
And he's is he flaking or peeling on you at all?
Nope.
I may have to reconsider. If yours is good, I'm gonna have to reconsider, man.
Where can you get this? Because it's sold out on Sideshow now, right?
I'll find it.
Yeah,
it might be on the Sylvester Stallone website. Still.
Okay, I'll see about picking them up because I do want to get First Blood Rambo, but I like the accessories on this one. But I'm waiting for Rambo 2 Rambo.
Yes.
Rambo 2, that's the one with the best accessories. That's the one. So Denobi, he's like, it would be a crime to cram a 1/6 scale Grievous into a D-top. And some say that would be considered inhumane. Oh my God, Denobi.
He's right. No, he's right. Because think about it. The collecting game has changed. As you can see, I have not gotten D-tops or anything. Waiting on my module cases. Because just like Big Bro Denobi, he's curating a collection. And depending on where you're at, if you have a home and you don't know if you're going to be there for the next decade or so, and you're going to move out, you can take your entire collection with you. It's going to be a hassle, but you have your stuff. You know what I mean? It's easier to move that than it is to move a D-top that you have to disassemble, reassemble, and it's made by IKEA, so you already know.
Yeah.
A little flimsy, you know what I mean? A little jiggly like Big Boy. I'm just saying.
All right, I'm going to bring in Doc real quick. Hey, Doc, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
What
up?
What you building over there?
It's
I already built my Maji cases. I'm sitting here watching the football game.
Okay.
I thought you were building more Maji cases.
No. I want to. And I have a boat leaving on February 1st for more. So
Look at that collection, baby.
Look at that.
Oh, this thing.
Oh, by the way, who won the game? Who won the AFC Championship? I know it was
the Bengals.
Really.
You're the Tiger,
Bengals
baby.
made the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Mahomes threw an interception, a very erroneous pass deep towards Tyreek Hill, and got picked off by Bell, and the rest was history.
Really?
Well, Doc, let me hear your thoughts about General Grievous, man, before we move on to the next what if.
Oh yeah, just real quick because I know you guys have been on the topic for a while. Let's do it. I don't want to buy the Sideshow version. I don't want to buy the Sideshow C-3PO. I want a Hot Toys branded. I think they could do it. It's just a matter of when and if. I don't really have thoughts on it just because I'm more of a show me and I'll put my money down.
Okay.
Yeah, archetype. Yep, you're definitely right.
Gabe says Bounty Hunter Dirge. If they Bounty Hunter Dirge needs to come out in a canon episode or a canon show so it could be made. But that's gonna be a big boy. That's gonna be a big boy, man. That's gonna be an armored up Mando, heavy Mando times 10.
Yeah, I mean, how can you even do that though? Like they're gonna, I don't know. Like, are you gonna have like tentacle, like reconstruction, reabsorption pieces? I don't know. So,
but Doc, how much you would spend on a proper Hot Toys General Grievous?
Realistically, like an actual number, not the troll number. I put out
let's say
earlier.
we get the NRD, R&D, Iron Man R&D into a General Grievous.
Yeah. So my real price, not the one I put it, not my Power Pros price I put down in the chat. I would say $450. $450. Anywhere between $375 and $450.
Yeah, we're pushing $450. I'd see more $450 at that point. Like the lower.
Because if you look at Carnage, I would compare it very close to where Carnage is at.
Carnage. Okay, so I think Carnage was
sub
500
right? is kind of being generous, but they put Cyborg out there under 400, so we could see some Star Wars fan service, and maybe they'll take a loss on Grievous.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that they will be taking a loss with Grievous. Because not many people are going to throw in money for Grievous. They're going to take a loss.
Question: is the Sideshow one accurate 1/6 scale, or you think he's a little shorter than he's supposed to be?
No, he's tall. I think I think he's properly tall compared to the to your Kenobis. He's
okay.
But the thing is also in the movies, it was a bit on. It wasn't as accurate as he was in certain scenes. Some scenes he looked bigger,
Was that because he was crouching?
That's the power of CGI.
Or CGI. That's another thing. CGI.
Yeah. How tall is this one?
What, 16 and a half, 17?
Yeah, 16 inches tall.
Oh, so he's about the same height as Venom.
Yeah, Venom.
Armored Venom next.
But yeah, realistically, I mean, I do think it's pushing, $450, $500 for a proper Grievous.
But yeah, that's our take, guys, in General Grievous. So let's move on to the next What If. So y'all saw a sneak peek already because I didn't know this was the next photo. Mm-hmm. So Mommy needs to come out, y'all.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. I'm tired of waiting. Now it has to be done right though, because as a young boy growing up when this movie Attack of the Clones came out, there was a certain mystique about Natalie Portman in that scene in the arena. They have they have to nail that ambiance, if you will, because that was my first Hollywood crush was Natalie Portman.
Oh, yeah.
My
First,
heart
I
hurt
mean, it's
because
still
I knew I
going
could
on.
never have it. Yeah. Oh, for
Then
real.
you watch
yeah,
Black
definitely.
Swan.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
But yeah, Natalie Portman's she's my queen.
well, and the thing is,
mommy.
though, at this point, if it's gonna happen, I think now is more likely. Well, let me rephrase. Now is a subjective term. The fact she is back as Thor, essentially female Thor, they're gonna get a license. You know that's gonna happen. So
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
again, I think for Thor reinforces we're gonna see more, and again, potentially more than one version of Padme, just like we saw of Leia. Again, if they do it, like this comes out, Attack of the Clones, that opens the floodgates. Then again, they've already done Qui-Gon. What if they did like Queen Amidala? You know, with the headdress and the full white sculpt, not the actual fake version, which was what's her name? Domino, the original Domino.
Yeah.
Keira Knightley?
You know who I'm Keira Knightley. Instead of Keira Knightley, but it's actually her version of the full mask getup. Because if you watch it carefully, there's two distinct versions of because it's two different actresses. If you want to, yeah. So,
but here's one thing I'm a little concerned about Padme, because we are probably gonna get Attack of the Clones Padme, right? If we do get one from Attack of the Clones, which is the end all be all of Padme, that's the one that if they're gonna have to come out with one Padme, it's gonna have to be Attack of the Clones mommy Padme, okay? But here's my concern with that. That means different looks, right? With the Attack of the Clones scene, right? Attack of the Clones moment in the arena. Then you gotta show the midriff, the abs, you know. It's good. Like, what we're gonna work with here? That's why.
Or what if they do something like we get a base one that's essentially like the full? Honestly, if they do the version, we're gonna get the full dress. We're not gonna get the midriff one because at that point, I don't think Natalie Portman herself would approve that. She's not a prude or anything, but I don't think she's gonna approve that.
Well, Denobi will find a way. Like Bob says, Denobi will find a way.
well, I mean, Denobi is a man of many talents. Never doubt what he says he'll do. But what about a potential like Toy Fair exclusive? N1 fighter pilot Senator Amidala from the beginning of Phantom Attack of the Clones. Remember when she's in the full N1 starfighter getup and she's wearing the full flight uniform? I definitely would actually like to see something like that because I dig the
abs.
Uniforms.
I need the abs, man. I need them abs popping, baby. I need mommy with the midriff and the 6-pack abs. Okay.
See, if someone made a statue of this, I would get a statue of this particular version of Attack of the Clones. Otherwise, I'm fine with the full garb and the little cloak over her.
But look at the abs, though.
I mean, I'm looking at that picture. I mean, looking at that, like those promo pictures, I'm seeing that. I'm like, did Patrick Bateman just have his way with her? Because, oh, come on. No one got that joke.
I did. I just can't say nothing. I'm not allowed to.
I know, because that doesn't look like that giant animal just scratched her. That just looks like almost badly applied ketchup.
Oh, man. Somebody was hungry. Nah, but for real, I want that one with the scratches and the alien that comes with it. That tiger looking alien. I keep forgetting this.
We're not gonna get the tiger. We're not gonna get.
Those aliens are not getting the animals.
At least that one. I don't care about the rhino one. I don't care about the big 8-legged.
Maybe a base.
Looking.
Maybe a base of the tiger attacking her from the back. It could be a deluxe piece.
Nah,
like the claw, because if they're giving us a full scorpion for the classic, like scorpion tail for the classic suit, I could potentially seeing them do it kind of like a pillar base where a claw's coming up,
I'm saying if they could give us a Predator Hound with the Predator, they can give us the tiger that scratched her back. I'm just saying.
Well. My cause did bring up they had the seamless body they could use. They could use seamless bodies on her too.
Yeah, dude. Seamless. I'm rocking 2 seamlesses here. Technically speaking, if you want to get technical, his abs are showing. They're good.
I mean, they did give us what they did with Cable, where he's got all these different looks and outfits, but it's one figure. Like, I mean, they could do it, but I don't think. I think you're right. Where Natalie might not approve of a figure, being, I guess showing that much skin, if you will.
But this is a badass moment, though. This is what I'm saying.
No, I agree.
Yeah, but again, she has a big thing with because she was
though?
still a kid at this point, so she still has a big issue, especially since she's a mom. And again, not to get PC, but like the over sexualization of like teenagers.
No,
because again, she was like 17, 18 at this time.
Well, and I collect, probably, I think so. And I collect, I think 18. I think, but anyway, I collect autographs now. And like Anne Hathaway and Haley Steinfeld recently, they had like very strict rules about what type of photos they would not sign or what type of properties they wouldn't sign. So I could see, that being a case, in terms of like toys and stuff too.
I mean, and that's the thing. It's their right. It's their image. It's their likeness. And they have the full right to, and again, if they're being objectified.
Quick question. Is that one of the reasons why we may not ever see a Padme from, like, what if we don't see a Padme from Attack of the Clones? Is it because
again, I don't think
exposure?
No, I think she specifically has issues with certain scenes and certain costumes. Again, you remember she's basically almost wearing like a leather S&M type thing in the dinner scene with Anakin, like that kind of stuff. And like right here, because you look, it's supposed to be, it's ripped up, but it's cut, it's proportioned. I mean, if we're gonna get this, we're gonna get the full uniform when they actually go to Geonosis and start the battle. Exactly.
Okay, I wouldn't mind that, but then I'll be with Big Brother Nobi getting stuff in TB League and just ficing it up, baby. You already know.
All right, so let me bring in P-Rock. I know he's been waiting to talk about mommy over here. P-Rock.
You're banned. Get out. No, I'm just kidding.
You're banned, bro. Yep. Be careful with your words, man. Be careful with your words, bro, because mommy's in the house. Look at that.
So you see abs. I see what's above.
That's probably what.
P-Rock, we know you're Navy. We know you're Navy.
No, we Navy. Yeah.
He's Air Force.
Air Force.
Oh, sorry, Air Force. My bad.
That's why he's above the waters. He's above.
It was Navy. It would have been below.
Yeah, sorry.
So everybody say Hot Toys will never make this version with the midriff.
I don't think it would work as a toy. I just don't think it would. I don't think it would translate very well in 6 scale. 1/3 statue or half scale statue, I would jump all in. But as a hot toy, I don't know. I would have to see what they did, like more than what that prototype was from, like, I guess 3 years now at this point, going on 4. Hey,
hold up,
so
and that prototype was fully clothed, right?
What's up?
The prototype was fully clothed, though.
Yeah, hers was, but it was like dumpy looking. If you really look at it,
like last minute.
Yeah.
So my
cause is a very form-fitting outfit.
Wait, a form-fitting outfit? You're saying?
Yeah, the one that they showed is just kind of look, like a doll would still look, back in like the early 2000s, like the early 2010s version of Hot Toys.
Or the early 2000s Power of the Force 12-inch stuff.
Right, yeah, like where the clothes just look baggy and not sitting right on the body, and
oh yeah, she was 18 in the Phantom Menace. And then episode 2, she was 21.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I knew she was young. I just didn't realize she was that older. But yeah, she's come out and specifically mentions stuff about, how she's looked, and specifically the same things that me and Doc have talked about. So
I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this one. My cause says, as SDCC limited edition, Padme would make sense too. Makes sense. 2 outfit looks. The problem is her hair changes too often.
2 head sculpts. If it's going to be an SDCC limited edition, the full bore, they'll give her 2 head sculpts.
2 head sculpts. 2 head sculpts. It's always about the 2 head sculpts.
Up to Nobi, he will find a way to improve. Never doubt his artistic abilities.
Yup.
You know who Genobi reminds me of? You know the doctor from A Nightmare Before Christmas?
Oh
Love you,
God!
Genobi.
Why all of a sudden do I have a song brewing in my head?
That's what I was saying in my head. That's why I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, this
That's
is on the
top of
conveyor
mind.
belt. Like, if they're gonna do anything, I see this version, the quote unquote fully clothed version.
Yeah, I agree, Don.
Ooh.
And if they're gonna, I will say, if they do this and they actually do it from the conveyor belt scene, what about a base where it's actually got one of the arms? Because they could almost repurpose or remold one of the arms from the Mark 416 gantry, and all they need to do is put a new claw on it instead of like the arm gauntlet and glove attachment piece.
Now I can see this one happening for real. This is the one we see. I can
already
still
hinted
see
it.
Yeah,
the
this
arms
one.
coming
Yeah,
out.
not
It
the
shows the prototype.
yeah, not the sexy prisoner version.
No, I wish.
Ooh. What if they treat her like a Krennic and make it a 2-pack with this version Annie?
Or they make her a 2-pack with the actual Queen version with the makeup and the head gown and everything, with the full dress and everything. And
That would be dope, but I think Annie and her as a 2-pack is more likely.
Real talk though, is she gonna come with those handcuffs as accessories?
That's what I'm about to say.
If she does,
They
she has to
baby.
come with that head sculpt right there where she's like trying to bite it.
Her price just
She has
went
to
up.
come with that head
Her
sculpt.
price just went up.
P-Rock.
Hey,
Nope.
remember, people
Not for
pay
you.
good money for that,
No,
one way or another.
I'm downstairs now. I was trying to, you guys caught me. I heard my name. I was like, oh no, I gotta go jump on. But
Yeah,
anyways,
we're gonna need the chains. We're gonna need the damn tower base right there.
mhm.
Hey, don't forget the
And we're-
chains. Hey, for whatever reason, she uses the chains too. Remember, she uses the chains as a whip.
Yep.
Like this is just having all the markings of a figure that's gonna go wrong in all the wrong ways.
Yep, all that's
Yep.
missing is a pussycat. That's it. That's all
Ooh.
An alien pussycat. Wait, how many eyes they had? Like 18 eyes?
Yeah, about that.
I still need that midriff though. The midriff needs to happen, guys.
That's not gonna. She's not gonna approve that. Like, I would say that Portman would go out of her way to actually take legal action to block that. Would not allow that. Would just go down and saying
Well,
she
here's the
would
thing, though.
go out of her way.
Will we see a push for Padme to come out if try to close Padme with the help of the Thor movie that's coming out this year? Thor Ragnarok, Thor Love and Thunder.
Well, here's the thing, though. The difference is, have you seen Natalie Portman? Like, actually seen her? She is like, what the hell? She's been eating her veggies. She is swole. Like, I look at her and I'm like, I know she's a short girl, and I'm like, God, she is like literally a walking brick house now.
I need her in my life, bro. That's mommy right there. I need her. I need both.
She's
mommies.
She's like a mini me version of China now.
Bro, she didn't miss bicep day or tricep day. I'm just telling you.
Or leg day either. Like,
Or leg
she's
day.
like Snoo. Death by Snoo is real.
No, I would happily death by Snoo by Thor mommy, okay? Thor, Natalie Portman Thor, okay? I don't
Cracking
care.
coconuts with her thighs.
No, but real, yeah, I can't wait to see what they do for.
Oh, Denobi, I'll add some air to those
with Hot
tires.
Toys wise.
Add some air to those tires. There you go.
That's her now.
Ooh, look at that midriff from Bob Dylan.
Hey, if Hot Toys can do it and make it look good and make it look right, I'll be all about it. But honestly, I think that form of her would be best as a statue.
Her hair's the right length.
Hey, oh no.
There's got some quarters. Flick off that washboard ab.
Say it.
Yo, Daddy chill. Daddy chills, y'all. Damn.
You know what? Here's the thing. She graduated
good
at
today.
Harvard from like at 16, 17 or something like that. She's a Harvard grad. She's smart as hell too. which is
Oh, she is.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's a
She,
smart mom.
Yeah, I have a
Good-
type.
good brain
I'll
on
just
her
say that.
Oh my God! Look
Yep.
at her. Look
Yeah.
at them jacked up arms too, baby. Mommy chill.
Holy crap!
Look
She's
at
like,
that.
she's like Arnold. Arnold, I
She
beat
could
you.
bench press me all night long, baby.
She said, Arnold, I beat you.
It's like at this
Those,
point, I think
Marvel
she could
trainers
take off
for
Peacemaker's helmet and beat him to death with it.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much.
What movie
be
is
a
this
stunt
on the left?
double.
Is this still Thor here on this left photo?
Exactly, that Padme died.
Padme died because
She
Anakin
was sad.
took the Force
She was
from her.
sad. Emotionally died.
She got
Nah, Anakin
emotional.
stole her Force from her to keep himself alive.
No, he was
Looks
too
like-
far
It
away. He
connected
ain't that
to the
strong.
Force, and he killed her. We're gonna see.
He only
it in
connected with her
the
No,
once.
that's
and then
canon, though. That's
kids.
true. That's canon.
She's been eating steroids for breakfast.
Actually killed her.
Yeah, you think it's actually possible that the Emperor did that? No, he didn't.
No,
have
it was
anything to
Anakin.
do with
No,
Padme.
No,
Yeah.
Anakin did that.
Because
Yeah.
the moment Anakin died was on that freaking table when he was getting surgery. That was the
Mhm.
moment he died along with Padme.
No.
And that was the moment he became Darth Vader. Like
Yeah, there's a-
officially became Darth Vader.
There was
It's one of those things you actually have to jump up the volume, and you actually have to almost pump up the bass a little bit. Because there are points you hear the two heartbeats, and there are points they actually come into sync. And then when Padme dies, Anakin's heartbeat goes to flat. It's synced perfectly. It's one of those things you actually have to listen to and pump up the volume.
Pump up the volume. Pump up.
And one of the things is essentially is there's one of the ideas is that Palpatine was using Padme's life force to basically force not heal but sustain Anakin for his transformation into Darth Vader during the surgery that we did see in Revenge of the Sith. So
Is there any proof of that?
Just off and on stuff in comics. Nothing concrete.
Oh yeah. In the
Comics.
in the comics and the lores, like there's subtle, and in the novelizations, there are things that are hinted.
Okay. I asked because I don't know.
I just hope they
That's good,
officially
Lou,
put
that's
some
good.
dialogue in Kenobi though, and make it like no more, tiptoeing around the bush. And
Yeah.
just say it. You killed Natalie Portman, you bastard.
No. I thought she literally died because Leia was the last one to get birth. I'm just saying.
There, not necessarily. There's potential of Sith alchemy as involved as well.
Oh.
Sith alchemy.
But all right, guys. So before we continue on to our next what if, so who is going to come in? A badass mofo. Your thoughts on Padme? What if? Is she coming out for the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones? And this is this year. This is the year. This is a year where she can come out as a pre-order. So
She has to, man. They already showed us the prototype. She has to come out.
Yeah, 4 years ago though.
I know. But now's the time. If it ain't the time then, it's time now. Come on.
I would almost think that Hot Toys at this point is going to wait until Thor 4 comes out and they drop the Hot Toys pre-order or prototype for her, because that will fuel additional interest for her. Because again, it's the 20th anniversary coming up, but outside of hardcore Star Wars fans, who's going to actually know that? Who's going to be wanting to pick up a figure of a 20-year-old movie? Again, it's
Every
all
Star
about
Wars
marketing.
fan who collects figures will.
But again, you got to also remember, Star Wars, especially the prequel trilogies, the main market is over here for the actual mass purchasing power. But overall, Hot Toys' main market is Europe. Not Europe, Asia and those outlying areas. So it's one of those things. If they want to pump up Natalie Portman, they're essentially going to have to do the Thor 4 figure first, let that hype grow up, then they'll drop Padme. Because then again, you're bringing and again, I'm just saying that as a potentially smart business move. Because again, outside of the U.S., how many people actually know Natalie Portman as Padme? Again, outside the hardcore collectors. So, again, I just think it's a business move that's smart for them to do Thor 4, then do Padme.
Thor 4 would be easy. You just do Natalie Portman's head sculpt and the Hot Toys Superman body. Boom!
I would hope that by May 4th, they will have announced Padme, or will announce her on May 4th.
I'm hoping
that's usually their big Star Wars reveals, and then maybe have 1 or 2 more sprinkled throughout the year. But
was it May 4th they dropped like a whole bunch of pre-orders?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, the pre-orders that they dropped,
I didn't do pre-orders,
like,
just prototypes.
Yeah.
Because remember, Sideshow did their Grievous thing. So at that point, everyone was like, Sideshow won, May 4th. Hot Toys didn't show crap besides from like accessory packs. 7 months later.
I was warning people about that day. I was like, y'all are celebrating General Grievous and Sideshow. I'm like, they didn't win anything. It's the same reissue figure. It's the same damn figure. There's no win here. There's no updates. They lied to us about the updates. So
if anything, they just hyped up Mando a little bit more, and now season 3 is going to be coming. They're going to be like, where's our packs? Where's our this? Where's our that? Give us more baby Grogu. Give us more Grogu.
Give me some Grogu and some Beskar armor.
Yeah, Beskar chainmail.
Some Beskar chainmail.
If they make a 1-to-1 with him all armored up with the lightsaber and everything, I'll order that right away too. I'm a sucker for 1-to-1 stuff.
I'll put him next to my cheap version.
It says it on my base too. Still said 2016 on the General Grievous base.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, they pulled the molds out. They injected them with plastic. They heard the hype. They heard all those YouTube channels, blowing up. Are we gonna get a General Grievous? I'm not a crook.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
All right, guys. I'm not a crook. I am not a crook.
I am not a crook.
I am not a crook.
Nixon for me.
All right, guys. Time to move on to our next what if. The badass motherfucker.
Did you just curse?
He did, yo.
Nice mudda.
Hey, we're not for children. If you haven't realized by now,
I had. What's up?
No, go ahead. Finish.
No, I had to say it because it's Mace Windu.
Exactly. And guess what? It's now statistically proven the more
now we can say
you wear.
We just got to say Mace Windu at the end of the sentence.
I'll just say this. The more P-Rocksh. 1 second, please. Air Force. No, I'm just saying, statistical studies have actually come out that shows the more swears you use and the more swearing in your daily vocabulary use is indicative not only of a higher intelligence, but actually of a higher general knowledge and usage of a general vocabulary bank in your brain. So essentially, the more you swear and the more colorful your language, the smarter and the more intelligent you are. Because again, there's a difference between smarts and intelligence. So, hell yeah, mofo.
Let's lay down.
You can't put two separate curse words together.
Well, that can't be true because I'm an effing idiot.
But again, like
you can't use two different words that try to make it sound cool. Like what was it in Bad Boys? Mother the beach.
Exactly.
Wait. I need this figure. Let's get back to the figure.
Let's talk about the figure. So guys,
Mace Windu.
So to quiet down the masses, and everybody's been asking for a freaking Mace Windu. What if Hot Toys they dodge the Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary and give us the Mace Windu from Attack of the Clones and call it a day?
I'd be down. It's fine. He's one outfit the whole series, and that's my piece. But yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me ask you a question. What version did Sideshow do? And then what version did they not do? And that might be kind of your guiding point if Hot Toys is potentially going to do anything. If there's any potential licensing issues that remain, again, like R2-D2. Because I know they did one version. I just don't know what version or what movie it was.
They gave him the one with the white tunic.
Yeah, he had the white tunic. I think that was episode 1.
Yeah, he has The white
Okay,
tunic
they did
from,
episode 1. That
Sideshow.
means potentially there's no licensing issues for either 2 or 3. And again, if you're gonna do either, I go full bore over Revenge of the Sith.
No, the wait will be too long. I say no Revenge of the Sith. Go straight into episode 2, because I don't think they'll come out with another Yoda Revenge of the Sith. They'll keep it at Attack of the Clones and just have Mace Windu come out for the Attack of the Clones. I'd rather have the Attack of the Clones Mace Windu, because like Hilarion says, one Mace worked for all 3 episodes. So Attack of the Clones Mace Windu, you don't need to do anything else with Mace Windu in the next film, as far as like.
I mean, I'll be honest. I since I have Django on pre-order, if they did Attack of the Clones Mace, I'm kind of like locked in. I have to get it, and I would have no issue doing so.
And what you could do to make your Mace Windu a Revenge of the Sith Mace Windu, with the plug-in arm that they have for the lightsaber, just don't plug the arm back in. Boom.
Simple.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
That's why you
I
buy
think it's a
2.
win-win to do it. They need to do it.
You get 2 of them. You get one where he's cutting Django's head off, and then you get one with, like you said, where you just don't put the wrist peg or the hand on, and then he's just screaming, ah!
Oh, and then you titled it, it's the double cut version.
You know what the funny thing is? I was actually watching something today. There's a guy who somehow has like actual production footage from like Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Like stuff that didn't even make it to deleted scenes. So one of the original storyboards was there was going to be actually a huge immense battle between Luke and Boba Fett. Obviously, that never happened. So apparently, from what I can see, some elements of the proposed fight that didn't happen actually took place here. That were, the fight that was originally going to happen between Luke and Boba Fett, again, actually happened between Django and Mace. Including there was limb cutting off, there was, fight, backing up shots. So it almost seems like they're recycling certain things that were meant for Boba for Django. Because originally Django was gonna, if he wasn't gonna be killed, he was gonna be F the F up.
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Yeah. Well, it also proves that Star Wars is not afraid to go back and revisit a good idea that didn't get used for a movie. Now, I say that with a caveat. I do not include anything touched by J.J. Abrams or Rian Johnson in that statement.
He made the best Star Trek.
J.J. Trek is crap.
No, J.J. crap. Don't trigger DonPrime. No. Let's move on.
Yeah.
So,
you have to set off nuclear bombs, bud.
So you guys think if Hot Toys makes a white trooper from Attack of the Clones, do you guys think they'll give them the Oasis Phase 2 helmet? And if it's a Attack of the Clones, would they just make one for both movies? I would think they would release. They can pull off a 501st version where they release both helmets through a deluxe piece.
I'm be honest, man. I want Kid Fisto first before Mace. Give me Kid Fisto.
You want to Kid Fisto before Mace?
I don't think that's happening though.
They
honestly,
showed the prototype already. Same thing. At least they gave us
push him out of the stream.
They haven't given us no prototype for Mace yet. They gave us at least a hint.
Kid Fisto or Plo Koon?
Yeah, I want alien Jedi. I don't want another human Jedi. I want an alien Jedi. I already got Yoda. I want another alien Jedi.
Bro,
but they don't sell. That's the problem though. They do not sell.
Exclusive.
What Hot Toys been? What was the other alien Jedi they made other than Yoda? Hot Toys.
None.
Exactly. So Yoda sold. So they do sell that.
Well, Yoda is Yoda.
He's an alien though.
Yoda's iconic.
Yoda is right up there with Luke and Darth Vader. He is a separate icon. He is not just a character. He is a cultural influence. I mean, how many times do you go and hear Yoda's quotes?
I bet you if they do Kid Fisto, he will sell. He will sell.
I think it would be better if they were to do Plo Koon and Kid Fisto, it'll be done as a 2-pack. It's that's where they can get their money.
It can be 2-pack.
I'm just saying because that's where they could get their money in because one won't do good, the other one won't do good either. So put them both in the 2-pack and it may sell.
So my other question to you guys about this: would they make Mace Windu a DX for Attack of Clones?
No.
No.
There's no option. There's
What
no
accessories
other
gonna come
major
with?
accessories.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Include a Django helmet?
A shattered
Django Hellway with a Foley head sculpt.
That'd be the
Hey, that'd be
exclusive,
screen
plus-
accurate.
plus a blue hologram.
Well, I mean, the way they've been doing DXs now, they could just, say, here's a extra base. Here you go.
Ooh, you know what?
Here's that Ahsoka base, but with
Unless
rocks
they do
Or
something
red
like
clay now.
Doc, unless they do like a Geonosis base where part of it is damaged B1 and a B2, where he's like literally stepping on them.
I thought you said you'll get a sand base and like it.
Is it
Nate,
remolded though? Is it a remolded sand base without the footprints?
Nate,
So,
Yeah, he won't be DX.
the image that you had before where Mace was cutting off Django's head,
yeah.
maybe he could come with that missile part that's supposed to go on the back of the backpack because that was burnt off.
Yeah. Mace with the purse system. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So Anakin Skywalker over here for 260, right? This is a regular piece. This is not like a DX piece or whatever. This is a regular Anakin Skywalker for 260. For Mace, I can see him pushing 270, 275.
Ooh, Samuel Jackson,
Yeah.
315.
What?
For a base with Samuel Jackson, Attack of the Clones, I'm going 315.
Hold on,
Why?
where's my
No.
pen, where's
No
my
way.
pen and
No
paper?
way.
Hold on, I need to write this down. Hold on.
No,
285.
no way.
315
That's a hot
because,
take,
because it's Samuel L. Jackson because he knows what he is worth. He is just like Sly Stallone, just like Sylvester Stallone has opened up his own subsidiary of making 1/6 figures. Sam Jackson, again, part of the reason he made the Capital One ad where it deals with 1/6 figures, he is a collector himself, apparently. He knows the game. That was kind of like half a mock and half a joke because he knows it. So he's going to get everything he can. And again, that's
You're
going to be a
saying
Samuel L.
315
Jackson
for a
tax.
non-DX, right?
That's probably why
No,
we
I
don't have
say
one already. They
285.
probably know
I
that.
say
They're
I know,
like,
Yeah,
315. I'm going through again.
285.
Again, here's the thing. Ahsoka, again, her base, and like I'm glad you brought it. Hers is 285, and that's Rosario Dawson. Now, do you think if we're gonna get a Mace Windu, because at that point, Samuel L. Jackson, he has licensing over his own image. So you don't think he's like he's gonna get the most he can. And if they're actually gonna do it, we're actually gonna get a hell of a lot more than the base DX wink wink Ahsoka Tano from Mando? No.
Well, Rosario Dawson has
God,
rights over.
no.
Maybe I am. Maybe I am.
No.
I'm calling
No.
I am calling the full version price for DX Ahsoka for the baseline Mace Windu.
No.
Because again, here's that one thing again.
Out of your mind, Don.
I might be
You're
out of my mind because
crazy.
here's the thing too. 'Cause Hot Toys also knows we'll pay for it.
I won't.
280,
I won't.
285
I mean,
top.
now you just spoke it into existence.
I
but
won't.
Dawson
I won't have Mace
has-
Windu in my collection. I'm not
285,
paying
bro.
350
It
for
has
a
to be
regular
285.
figure.
I'm
one
going
night
315.
lightsaber.
I am going
275,
315.
The lowest. The lowest will be 275.
Yeah,
285 is the
hell
top.
no.
I'm going 315.
Jackson has the rights to his
315. It's
likeness.
the precedent has already been set with Rosario Dawson.
She has rights to her likeness, and
but that's
she's
a DX
285.
though.
Yeah,
And
but here's
yeah,
the
and
thing:
she's 285.
Sam Jackson has his likeness right too. And as much as I love Rosario Dawson, and she is awesome, as far as marketability, overall licensing, she is not Sam Jackson. She's close, but she is not there.
That's true. The Bodzilla, look right here. Batman DX don't even break 300. No way. No
How
way.
much-
No way. No way. No way. No way.
Wait, so how much was Angelina's character? She was what? She's in the same level as Samuel.
Angelina, I think she's in the 285 boat too.
Exactly.
Or 275 boat.
Samuel's not skyrocketing over Angelina, so they're about the same level as Hollywood goes. So she's 35.
It's
You
just-
think
that's
Samuel-
what-
You think Samuel rockets over her?
Not right now. Not
See, and
lately.
again, part of the thing is too, and again, thank you, single songwriter. I preference that price and that you're actually getting a light up lightsaber. You're actually getting a light up purple lightsaber. Because again, with Ahsoka, your lightsabers are not light up. You're getting blades that have a fake effect. You're not getting actual light up lightsabers. With Mace, you're gonna get a light up purple lightsaber. again, so thank you, single songwriter. So that is why I'm also partially coming with that price. You're actually gonna get a full light up lightsaber.
So are you
But
talking
the
about
Novi said
$315 for
285
shipping?
also.
Are you talking about shipping and taxes?
No, he's saying
Or-
just 315.
No, he's saying
out.
base price.
Like
before
base
tax and
price.
shipping.
No.
Yeah, from
Just
Sideshow
a
315.
figure and maybe 1 or 2 lightsabers. That's it. Hell no, 315.
Yeah, because he's
I
only
love
going
you,
to come
Don,
with one
but no way.
accessory.
Don't
All
put
right,
that
well,
on
hey, I'm
me,
Like
Don.
she's 270.
Don't put that evil upon
I'll
me.
say 285 for Mace. Not no
Yep,
315.
285. 285.
Hey,
I'll see it
Angelina
whenever
Jolie,
they
she
post
just
it.
needed to settle at a price.
And
She's
she
got what,
does
like
more
32
accessories.
adopted kids she needs to feed?
Hey, why gotta be? Why that has a?
It's a joke, my friend. It's a joke.
I know.
No, she.
I'll say
I don't know.
285, man. I don't know about 315. That's crazy.
All I know is with Angelina Jolie, Gia, the HBO Gia 1998. Yeah, you'll thank me
Oh my
later.
God.
Cigars and Bacon knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know
Hey, Bob,
exactly what you're talking about.
Hey Bob, I have a
We can
crush
get
on
this- we can get
282,
this
but I'm not
today.
gonna pay 315.
Hell
Paid off the
no.
back, 285 tops. That's it.
If he came out 315, I will get Lando before I get Mace.
Well, I'll use heavily on discount points.
If
on
it's
freaking
315,
Mace.
I will buy Don his own Mace.
Oh, you heard it here.
Oh,
You heard it here.
Doc,
No, I don't
Doc,
wanna
I
pay
love
my
you, brother.
Nah,
I'm not gonna.
I don't know why you said that.
Doc, I
don't
am
know
not
why you
gonna.
said that.
Doc, I'm not gonna keep you to that. You got.
That's
I'll tell
fine,
you
but
this.
you know, well, I'll buy you a Coca-Cola or something.
Okay, yeah. You buy me a Coke. I was just gonna say, Doc, if it does come out, you take that money and then you put it into like savings bonds or something for your kids. I was
Right?
gonna say
No,
that.
yeah, for sure.
He said $3. I meant
I'll tell
$3
you,
and
if it's
15 cents.
$3.15, I'll
The
pay
price
for
of
it.
a Coca-Cola.
Exactly.
The price of a Coke.
That came out of nowhere.
Doc was like, "Why did I say that on TV?"
Look at Nate. He's
I know
done.
someone out there probably writing that down on a
That's true.
notepad.
What's the worst going
January
on?
30th.
Bodybuilding, he's like,
Oh damn!
That's a
No,
2-liter
Coca-Cola.
I see Kyle. I see Harrison Ford paying that much for Bespin Han. I can see that. Yeah.
My cause. It's decriminalized.
But hey guys, my quick question for you: how would you pose Mace? Like honestly, I'm feeling for me, Mace is gonna be just like this with Django right there.
Are you not entertained? That is literally the "Are you not entertained?" look.
That's gonna be me right there with Django and Mace Windu. Are you not?
I almost want to
entertained?
do him from the prototype shots from his promos, where he's literally, it's almost like a baseball stance, but he looks like he wants to just literally take his sword and like uppercut you and take your head off.
Yep.
That look
All
right
right,
there.
so you know the one I'm talking about, right?
Flawless
Yep.
victory.
Yep. It's an uppercut.
It's
It's like
flawless victory.
a swing.
Flawless victory plus
Billy
fatality.
Madison swing.
That will be my flawless victory pose right there. That's what I want to do with Mace right there
Nah,
with Django's body just like going limp. Like, oh boy.
I'll actually pose.
Somebody needs to make a kid Boba so we can have him holding his dad's head.
If I had light side Annie, I would definitely have Mace Windu and him dueling, or at least attempting to duel, and just have one peg up like that, you know. Make him again.
Look at that foot. Look at that. Look at Obi-Wan's
Dude,
leg.
I hated this scene so much in Attack of the Clones. Like the performance of the lightsaber, theatrics was so bad. Like if you actually watch it, it's very unfortunate. It doesn't.
I mean, yeah.
feel like
I mean, at that point, it's like in Cigars and Bacon. Go get away from each other. One simple shrapnel or one piece of explosive could take you all out. At that point, you just you separate. You take out as many people as you can. You're literally just making yourself an easy target, getting yourself all bunched up into that.
It just reminded me of that video of those cyber goth punks dancing out under a bridge.
Oh god.
That's what this scene reminds me of.
Hey Doc.
What not to do in a combat situation.
Hey Doc, I do understand what you're saying about the scene, but I will watch this moment. I watched this entire thing hundreds of times over the freaking Last Jedi battle scene.
Yeah.
In the throne.
Oh yeah, I'll rewatch
Oh, yeah.
Attack of the Clones over The Last Jedi and Return of the Sky. What Rise of the Skywalker, whatever that means.
There you go. I forget the names
Yeah.
now. Rise of Skywalker.
We
Yeah,
shall
I
not speak
can't
of
remember
this
the name of
film.
the movie. Episode 9. Yeah. But no.
But yeah, we're gonna
it's-
Mace.
Yeah,
Windu.
this is it. Yep, this is. He's like, I'm just gonna take your head off. He's like almost. If you've ever seen him do any of his golf things, it's like literally he's going for a golf swing and he's gonna take your head off on the backswing.
That's what I said earlier. It looks like
Yep.
a golf. But this will be a nice post to have as well.
Yeah, that's a nice post too. But as far as
Mhm.
Mace Windu, that would be a good intro to like if Hottoys decides that they want to unveil the newest 1/6 scale lightsaber as far as like in the R&D. I want Mace Windu will be a perfect figure to come out with the first badass lightsaber. The one that you don't have to freaking interchange the damn whole arm for.
Mhm.
That would be freaking badass. But Mace Windu, I know everybody wants to pick him up. Everybody's been asking for Mace Windu, but that's the thing though. Like, would you pull the trigger on Attack of Clones Mace Windu and then hope that Revenge of the Sith comes out with a Mace Windu, or you want to take your chances and get the Attack of Clones version?
I'll take whatever mace they give me because I think if we get any, it's gonna
Yep.
be one.
Yeah,
So that's it.
It's gonna be like Lando. You're gonna get it one time and that's it.
Yeah, you got to get the one because, like, you never know. It could be like the Vision character where it took 8 years after that to get another version of that same Vision. Like that's when I first started recognizing the patterns where I was like, okay,
really,
you can't just wait for the next movie to get something because there may never be a next figure from that next movie. So
yeah, I learned my lesson watching Denobi when I was first collecting. When it comes to figures, when he was being mocked for buying the Back to the Future DeLorean, and everybody was telling him, no, wait for Mark 2, wait for part 2. Never happened.
Right.
Yeah.
At this point, we're still waiting for Ecto 1 from Blitzway. So, and that's for the new film, not from the original film. So, it says a lot. You gotta go get him when it's hot and get him now.
Yeah, I know people are wanting the foursome over here. Kid Fisto, Sazi-Tin, Agent Kolar, and Mace against Palpatine.
Yeah.
But I only see Mace, Kit,
And Kit. Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
Sazi.
Not even.
I mean, it wasn't even much of a foursome. I mean, Sidious took him out in 7 seconds.
Yeah, it's like the two on the left are basically level 1 characters. Kit Fisto is like a level 5, and Mace Windu is a level 50. Max,
Come
max
with me,
level and
noobs.
everything, and still got bitch slapped because of Anakin.
For years I was mad at this scene. I was actually mad at George Lucas for what he did to my boy Kit and Sazi, but because I did a lot more reading and I started learning more about how powerful Palpatine was at this very moment in Revenge of the Sith.
Yep.
These guys right here were the top of the top Jedis. Like, these were literally council members. They were the top. They were the best in the order. And they got wiped by Palpatine. Kid Fisto held his own because he was on that level. The problem with Kid Fisto, though, he sensed Anakin, and then that's when he got sliced because he didn't know Anakin was coming. He sensed him, and he got sliced up. He made that mistake. Then Mace, of course, Mace Windu, the baddest mofo out of all of them. He held his own and took out Palpatine. I don't care what anybody says. Mace Windu obliterated Palpatine.
Yep.
All right.
Vape pad.
He won that.
Yeah, I'm not denying. I'm saying, but when Anakin came in and stepped in, obviously I didn't use my words eloquently in that situation there, but you know, it was unfortunate. Anakin was an unfortunate situation for Mace Windu.
Yeah.
Imagine
Who was
if Mace
buried in
went
the
into
sands of Tatooine.
No, just imagine if Mace did his whole what say what again to Anakin. Basically, you sit down, you shut up. I can't do shut up. At that point, I think if Mace just literally told him, shut the hell up or something, told him to sit down, Anakin would have been like, okay, I'll go wait in the corner. You know?
Like, shut up, motherfucker.
Exactly.
It would have been better, yeah, if he did his catch line and then Anakin then sliced him right as he was about to say, motherfucker.
I want a big Kahuna burger now.
Look at the big brain. Look at the big brain on Anakin.
What is Kiadi Mundi? What is Kiadi Mundi was in there? What if Kiadi Mundi was there in there with Mace against Palpatine? How long do you think I think he would have lasted longer than Kit Fisto. I'll tell you that much. Kiadi Mundi was up.
If they were both in there, Palpatine would have been like, I might be in a little bit of trouble.
They probably would have. Palpatine would have lost that. Palpatine would have needed Anakin Skywalker because Kiadi Mundi is like in between Yoda and Mace and Kenobi. Like Kiadi Mundi was on that level too. So
you got to remember, even for him, the clones delayed initiating Order 66 on him because the clones were afraid of him.
Mm-hmm.
So they needed to wait for the perfect tactical moment to basically do it. Because at that point, he was already alive for like half an hour after Order 66 was initiated.
Yeah.
But like Bakara was like, yeah, we don't do this right, we're all going to get decimated.
We're all going to get burnt. I love this scene, though. This party's over. I need to. This is another pose I want right here, where Dooku with his battle droid and Django's just looking over to Mace when Mace is like, "Party's over, fools." This will be a cool pose, though, right here. Mace Windu with Django right here, and if you have a Count Dooku, more the better, you know.
More the merrier. There you go.
More the merrier. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Lane doesn't agree with us. He says
No. Lane's not in this conversation. He can go elsewhere.
I'm just saying.
I love
Remember,
you, my boy.
Lane hates Mace.
Now he doesn't like Mace Windu. That's agreeable. But he does have key factors. What does Lane say in the chat? What does he say?
He's saying that Palpatine was in control. He was in control, but he lost that control when Mace Windu freaking outbeat him. I'm like, oh snap, this guy's for real.
Yeah, I mean, let me ask you a question, Lane, real quick, or to anybody who says that Palpatine was in control. So was it his plan to get his Force lightning shot back into his own face? Because again, I mean, because if that was the plan, that's a pretty crappy plan.
So maybe was it his
plan? Grievous like, yes, that was his plan. Well, it's a pretty crappy plan.
No. Was it his plan for Annie to come back to him at this point in time?
Yes, that was the plan for Anakin to come in to save him. But the thing is, not to save him though. That was part 2 of the plan, because part 1 was to show Anakin that the Jedis were going against him, that they were breaking their order, breaking their laws.
So his plan was for him to come and witness it, correct?
And witness it.
Okay. So in Lane's defense, he is right. He had control of the situation to a certain point. Now, yes, it was executed, right? But in a one-on-one fight, he lost.
He lost.
This is what we're talking about, a one-on-one fight. Granted, he came and Anakin came and did that, but see, that's literally setting up a sidebar because you need another individual to enter into your own fight. Just saying.
Third man in. You got a 2-minute penalty plus a 10-minute misconduct in hockey for that. Third man in.
Yep.
So
let them duke it out till one falls.
Yeah, Bob Dylan's like Vader tossed him over a rail. So
okay, speaking of Vader, all right, guys. Now let's talk. Return of the Jedi, Darth freaking Vader. I think that's the next Darth Vader we're gonna get. But maybe with Kenobi show we might see a Vader before that. So it was just gotta wait and see how Kenobi turns out. But what do you guys think? For our next Darth Vader, do you think we want to get a Hot Toys Darth Vader from Return of the Jedi for the 40th anniversary? And would it be a DX version this time? Or
do you want me to
are we
be
going to get
objective
or
or subjective?
Kenobi? So start off with DonPrime.
Objective or subjective?
Objectively.
Hot Toys right now might be screwed because Sideshow has the license for the Return of the Jedi Vader. And as we talked about this before, and they also just did another run of it. So I don't know if they still have the license or if that's going to be an actual issue. Again, if Hot Toys wants to do the version, because again, we've already talked and Denobi brought it up again, specifically the Return of the Jedi Luke, because there's the version from Sideshow, which has the 3 different looks, and then you have the multiple versions of the Hot Toys one. I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I don't know if Hot Toys can do this or if they can, or I mean, if they do, they're going to go full out.
They can. What if they can for the 40th anniversary?
I say they go full out. They're going to go full out. They're going to give us almost like a diorama base instead of the bridge from Empire. I say they kind of do like a diorama from the throne room. So
maybe a stairs. A stair base,
possibly, or if they really want to go balls out, they do a DX. You get a standard version, and then you have one that almost has like a full diorama where you either have the stairs or you have the hallway where you have a multi-layer display where you can have Return of the Jedi Luke on the walkway, and then you have Vader down low right before he's going to throw his lightsaber to cut down the walkway. Again, I'm just throwing out ideas, but something like that, yeah, I could see Hot Toys going full out.
Okay. I will now. Single Star had dropped it perfectly when Hot Toys makes the 40th anniversary line of Return of the Jedi Vader Deluxe with 2 head sculpts, one the original actor, one of Anakin version. That will be at that point. It will be 3 head sculpts, right? It will be the helmet. It will be the old man Vader or / Anakin.
Yep.
And then it will be I guess Anakin. Yeah, that would be that point. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna do like the Rebels battle damage version where his eye is open up, or you talking just straight head sculpt where it's almost like a dream sequence, Force Ghost style.
I think he's talking about dream sequence.
Okay.
Force Ghost style, yeah. Well, not Force Ghost, but the actual
Star Wars
Anakin Skywalker, the actual Hayden Christensen head sculpt.
Yeah. Star Wars Universe. Quarter scale and 1/6 scale, they're actually 2 separate licenses. So just because Hot Toys did Return of the Jedi Vader in quarter scale doesn't mean they have the 6 scale license specifically for Vader.
Yeah, because when they get licenses, they get it according to a scale. So it's kind of like the same issue with the Ninja Turtles. You can't do 6-inch action figures. NECA couldn't do 6-inch action figures without the blessing of Playmates. So they went and did the quarter scale stuff.
So Loco Lu, your thoughts?
Oh man, I would love to see it happen, but
would this be a perfect opportunity for a DX Vader? The
absolutely.
end all be alls of Vader.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would say it's a no brainer. If they didn't do it, it's a missed opportunity because Vader sells regardless.
Yep.
What Vader has been in the market that like
it only lasts for like 4 to 6 months. These Vaders.
4 to 6 months.
Vader. Hot Toys Vaders, yeah.
So it's not like a Spiderman figure that can last until next year. You get what I'm saying? So like if they're gonna capitalize, this is the time. Give us the 40th anniversary of that, and give us the new tech for the outfit instead of the pleather. Maybe that new material that they've been using for the Spider-Man. It's just that it won't be tight. It'll be loose, stitched in that same fashion. It may last longer.
Gotcha. Cigars and bacon. Your thoughts?
I would like to see the quarter scale turned into a 1/6 for the Return of the Jedi, but add damage so you could get the the effects of what he looked like after throwing the Emperor off, how his breather was damaged, and all of that. And then if they released a second one, what would be awesome is to get a Vader like Don was talking about, where when he's getting electrocuted, you could see his skeleton. I was thinking they could use something like the Iron Man hologram with the translucent plastics. And then if you shine like a UV light, they could have the paint of the skeleton within the plastics. So that way, when you shine the light on, you see his skeleton.
Mm-hmm. No, cool. I have a photo of that too. We'll show that in a minute. But yeah, I wouldn't like end all be all Vaders. Throw us that electricity moment. Hell, if you
again, Hasbro's done it. Hasbro did it.
Turn into another head sculpt, helmeted head sculpt with the bow damage, force lightning, then do it.
Yep. Or like like I was saying too, like a battle damaged version of him when Luke and him, after he takes off the helmet, you see how much damage that force lightning actually did to him. The breather box is destroyed. His leather's got burn holes and things like that.
So Doc, your thoughts? Wait, is Doc here?
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
No, hi. Should you see me? Am I?
Yep, he's on his couch watching the game.
Let me move over here. There.
He pulled a Drax.
Yeah, I'm surprised, honestly, that we haven't seen it yet. So hopefully we see it here the next year or so, with the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi coming up. I hope we do get a little, because I have the quarter scale Darth Vader. It's right up there. I'm sure you guys.
Me too. I love that. You have to be. You're not a Darth Vader fan. If you have not picked up that quarter scale Darth Vader. I'm just kidding. No, seriously though, your points as a Darth Vader fan would be through the roof if you're able to get yourself a quarter scale Darth Vader, because that piece is perfection. That I was really hesitant in getting that piece. I was really hesitant. I was like, do I really need this piece in my life? And I kept looking at the pictures. Yes, I do.
Yeah, I hope that they're able to get that for us in the 40th anniversary packaging. Like, I really like that in the Empire Strikes Back. And then it would be cool to have like a really, like, again with the Empire Strikes Back, you have like a base with the railing and the grating, kind of like that bridge where they all duked it out, and he did toss the Emperor over the railing and everything. That'd be cool to have as well.
What would be the price, Doc? Share me your thoughts about the price.
Well, and ESB was $285, so I could see, like, in today's pricing, like a Return of the Jedi Darth Vader with the helmet or with the head sculpt being like $350, $375.
$375. You mean pulling freaking goblin numbers?
Right. Well, numbers? You got, so if you think about it, like, look at Chrome Mando right now, the new one that's coming out later this year.
Yeah,
that figure is $375 for the deluxe set, and all that comes with little bags and, like, I would say a less iconic character than Darth Vader, is fetching almost $400.
Wow! Yeah.
So that's why I go there on my thought process on that pricing.
$375. Yeah. $330 for the regular. $375 to the deluxe. So for a deluxe piece, I would probably an extra force lightning and an extra head sculpt with the deluxe piece for a 6 scale Return of Jedi Darth Vader.
I mean, because you would get a head sculpt with the Return of the Jedi version, because Empire Strikes Back just came with the back side of the head sculpted in.
But they're giving you a Sebastian Shaw head sculpt, not a Hayden Christensen, which is potentially a whole different licensing issue.
And I'll take that over a Hayden Christensen head sculpt. So
if the rumors are true that Vader is supposed to be making his return in Kenobi for a quote unquote rematch, then the Anakin Darth Vader Hayden Christensen sculpt would be in the Kenobi show release.
Yeah, they can give me the Hayden Christensen Darth Vader head with the Kenobi series, but for Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary, Sebastian Shaw.
Yeah.
Like, don't give me any of that like retcon nonsense.
Exactly. Like the fixed Force Ghosts at the end, where it's no longer Sebastian Shaw, it's Hayden Christensen.
Right? Yeah, that stuff like that's not appreciated.
Yeah, so if we get the accessories where we can get the electricity seen through his body, we have to have him being able to pose like that because the current Vader can't do that. He can't put his
can't
arms
do that.
down.
No,
I don't know. He can't. I mean, he can do it if you want to rip the costume.
That's why I said this new Spider-Man tech that's been going on for like Miles and
the cyborg Spider-Man. Holy bejesus,
dude! But seriously, more like the Miles Morales and the upgrade suit, because of it, it stretches more. It has that vibe, but they could still do the stitching work properly. You can get his articulation on properly. It's just give us the materials that won't tear under pressure.
Go back to using leather.
I agree with Cigars too. I'll take that head sculpt from what Cigar said, where he takes the helmet off after the whole battle's over. I'll definitely take that head sculpt over that effect right there, because like I said, that effect you can't get the pose. So if you can get the pose, then I'll take that effect over the head sculpt. But I already have a Vader, so I mean I'll be happy with another version of Vader. For people who didn't
never have enough.
I'm the type. No, we'll
collect
see.
all Vaders. Collect all Vaders.
I'm the type of collector. I just need one variation of the character. I'm happy with one variation, and that's it. I can move on and get more characters.
How many Godzillas you got?
See, we had this discussion already. And then it led to the Venomized Godzilla, and I was like, hell no.
Give me Venomized Darth Vader. Call it a day.
Venomized Godzilla will be boss.
Get out of here, man. We're not doing it again. We're not doing it again.
Don't lie, man. Venomized Godzilla boss. And wait. I just want to add this because I seen P-Rock's collection. What about the Turtles, man? Because you're in the same boat with me with Turtles, bro. We got every iteration of the Turtles, bro.
But different lines, different companies.
You're right. Different lines, different companies, but essentially the same characters.
See, but the Vader, the only difference of Vader would be that his cloth is tucked in. His cloth is untucked. The pleather is a little bit different. I don't like. No, I don't.
You can have him in different poses. You can have him where he's punching his fist.
I would buy this one and keep it.
He's trying to where he's force choking you.
I'll buy this one and keep in the box, and then pose the other ones.
Look at that! Oh,
are you watching the game?
Yeah.
You make me look down.
I hate Jalen Ramsey, so I want the.
I know there's hate for Sideshow figures, but I heard that the Vader is good. I have the Vader. I have the Sideshow Vader. I collect all Vaders, man. Well, yeah. I don't. I collect all Bobas, but that's strictly Hot Toys. But actually, no, I do have a Sideshow Boba. Yeah, collect all Bobas. Anyway, I didn't collect the Mythos Boba though. I did not collect the Mythos Boba. You could shoot me in the face with that one. Hell no. Hell to the nah, okay? I'm not picking up that Mythos Boba. You out of your damn mind. That's a no for me. But
negative.
But the true story, if you guys need a Vader right now, the Return of Jedi Darth Vader from Sideshow is a really good piece. Like I have it. Like he has not fallen since. My Rogue One Darth Vader, he has fallen so many times, it's out of your damn mind. Okay.
That's the Sideshow Vader. Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him. That's really good. Wow.
Nice.
That's how my son posed him, so I just try to keep it that way so he doesn't freak out if I change the pose.
Wow, that's really good.
I'll dare you right now to go and change the pose.
I dare you right now. Yo, that's funny.
Oh no! Oh, it's terrible.
That's easy to fix though. That's easy.
I know.
I am playing with my cape. Pray I don't play with it anymore.
Or is it my cape? Or is it what's under my cape?
Is it my lightsaber?
It's the Schwartz.
Yeah, Schwartz is not bigger than. That's a nice figure.
From a Cracker Jack box.
But all right, guys. It's already 8:20, and oh man, look at that flowing cape. Okay, so it's already 8:20, guys, and I would like to continue the what if. But this was the first episode of What If. What if Hot Toys? What if Hot Toys? What can they pull off? And I'm looking to do several ones in the next few weeks or so. I want to do one for the clones. I want to do what if Hot Toys for clones? What if Hot Toys for battle droids? What if Hot Toys for Kenobi? I want to do a whole bunch of what ifs. Hell, not only that, but I want to do what ifs for Marvel stuff as well for what's coming. So,
be honest with you.
What if already?
What if Halo? Silver timeline, whole new timeline, a whole new licensing. Meaning, anything that's previously done don't matter because the Paramount series are getting it's not a reboot, it's a retelling, but there are going to be massive differences, which are intentionally done so it does not violate game and book canon. So essentially, this is a variant Halo universe we're being told to at the beginning. So this is brand new. And yeah, please, I want Master Chief. I want ODSTs, Spartan 4s.
This will be tied into the Destiny universe canon. I'm joking.
Oh yeah, Hot Toy Space.
Hot Toy Spaceballs. What if? Oh my God, that'd be hilarious.
Hell yeah.
Colonel Sanders, are you chicken?
I want Pizza the Hut.
Don't you already have
Pizza the Hut? No, Pizza the Hut from
No. I know it's the Pizza Jabba. It's a Pizza Jabba.
Yeah. I want the special, the lunch special. You know what that is?
God. That's what I ordered.
I'll take the soup.
Nate, did you watch the new episode of Peacemaker?
Yes, I did.
Quick question: Are you muting yourself, or are you just putting your camera away?
Episode 4.
I'm testing out my screen real quick because I'm moving it back and forth.
I have a question. Is it spoiler type stuff, or can I just have a question about that last episode? Can we talk about that real quick?
Wait, was it
the gorilla?
Yeah. Is that you think that's Gorilla Garage people?
I haven't seen it.
No, I think that's. I think that was a butterfly.
All right, sorry. Lulu hasn't seen it. All right.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, have you seen any of them, Lou?
I've seen episode 1 through 3.
Okay. Because you said no, and I'm like, no. We're gonna talk about it. But
I said episode 1 through 3.
All right. It's always when people say I didn't watch it yet. I'm like, what episode you on? I didn't see it yet. I just don't have time. I'm like, I don't know. That's not my fault.
No. I didn't know that they dropped. I was waiting for one to drop.
Every Thursday night.
I agree.
I'm sorry, Thursday morning they drop.
But yeah, guys. Before we go, I want to ask just one big question for everybody here. Which figure do you see most to be released by Hot Toys? Pretty much out of the what if line we came out with today? That this is also be answered in the comment section or answered right now in the chat. Which figure out of the what if line of this stream do you think Hot Toys will make?
Padme. Realistically, Padme. Yeah,
I agree. Padme.
I'd say Mace Windu. We already got the Nick Fury head sculpt. Just gotta update it. Give us Mace Windu.
I said Vader.
Oh, that's right, Vader. Yeah, Return of Jedi Darth Vader.
I say Vader and Mace Windu.
Vader, Mace Windu. Yeah.
Well, then you said most likely. I mean, so that means we can only pick one.
Yeah. No, I forgot about the Vader. So the Vader's most likely to happen.
How about you, Doc?
I'm sticking with Mace Windu.
You thinking of Mace Windu? Yeah, me too. Me too.
Because I feel like Darth Vader's a given. Like I feel like that's an easy answer.
That's a given.
If it wasn't Darth Vader, I would go with Padme.
But
Padme, I feel like it's a tough one.
I'll say Windu.
Doc, you went backwards. See, that's why I said Padme originally, and I said, "Oh, I forgot about Vader." Then you turn it all around, and then we went back. We went reverse because of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, if Vader wasn't on the
it's all your fault, Doc.
No. If Vader's not on the table, I'll go with Windu.
No. What happened?
No, I'm playing P-Rock.
What? Anyways, yeah. I say Padme.
You say Padme? I can't believe none of y'all said Grievous. How dare y'all?
No.
How dare y'all not say Grievous, man?
Because we came up with like 4 different versions of
Grievous. To see that come out anytime soon.
And Garth Saxon, we'll leave him to a Clone Wars what if. Because I wanted to talk about Garth Saxon, but I don't have time. They need to make Garth Saxon, though. from Clone Wars.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd start.
Oh, given
expanding on
how
Wolverine.
a certain armorer's identity might have been kind of back end confirmed from Clone Wars, who knows? So,
Oh, dude, speaking of the armor, she's from my hometown.
Ohio.
The chick who plays her, Emily Swallow, she is from my hometown. I just found
wow.
out not too long ago.
Who
yeah.
swallows?
Yeah, that's why I heard. I heard some chicken.
Emily
I was gonna ask Doc, hey, do your thing as a hometownie, see if you can get on here. But then Loco Lu had to go do that. So
I heard it too.
I can't take any of y'all anywhere. I hate all of y'all.
Yeah, I stood quiet till someone said it. I was like, all right.
Hey, I stayed quiet.
Listen, I'm Loco. I get away.
Bro, did you hear it too? Did you hear that too?
I heard everything.
I'm trying to behave.
Yeah, but did you hear it?
I know.
No, that's one of my ears didn't hear. Failed me and Lou.
All right, guys. No, let's end it because I had to start getting ready for work. So remember, guys, we got a 2K giveaway going on the channel. It ends tonight. Remember, type in out 2K giveaway, or just go off the actual comment that DonPrime just posted. Thank you. You got till tonight, and we'll be ending the giveaway tomorrow. And we'll be announcing the winners this Wednesday. So this Wednesday will be good, right?
Yep. Well, we have the first and second place, which is A and B. That'll be a whole nother thing, but we'll choose the names at that point at least.
Yeah.
So fourth and third place guaranteed will have names and winners. So first and second, they basically go to a playoff to see what figure they want. So right.
I got the dub.
With the coin costs.
And sudden death requires actual hand-to-hand combat.
So Dark Saber
by
over
combat.
here. We're doing Dark Saber.
Dark Saber.
Trial by combat, Dark Saber.
That's gonna be slow as fight, yo, because nobody's gonna be able to move the sword.
Oh, hey, DeLorean, I got your.
And if you burn your
stuff all taken, so
fill it with hate.
Yep. So I got your swag right here. It's all packed up. I'll put it in one of our mailers, and we'll send it out. If not tomorrow, by Wednesday. So.
All right. Yep. All right, guys. Remember, we're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this freaking galaxy, and may the weapons be with you always.
Peace, folks.
Later, everyone.